That was the quick one. I haven't downloaded the long one. But holy fuck, that starts off with a kick in your ear. Holy cow.
Hell yeah.
Well, it is Halloween. We're live. It may be a party of two because I don't know if anybody's a lot of
Really
people.
into the
It's
spirit, like,
well, there's a lot of shit like a lot of people have lives going today, so that could
bro.
be why. Well, there's a lot. Looks like we had Jekyll here, but he came at
What's up,
8:30.
Jekyll?
Well, that was at 8:30, so I don't know if he's here now.
Hmm.
But like Sped's in bed. Um Sombra better be in bed.
Hmm.
Yep. Hey Jekyll.
Probably ain't getting up in his morning strolls yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's only like two. I don't know when he has to go back to Finland
Hmm.
for what he has to deal with there, but
He said, "Nope, I'm not here. It's a figment of your imagination."
yeah. Hey, it's been a busy fucking 4 days for the haunted homies
Yes.
because we had Dark Arts that dropped Thursday.
Hmm.
Then we had you and Somber dropped the visualizer today for a track that I could probably will never be able to. Yes, I always want exclusive news.
Hmm.
The first, and then you dropped a track at 8.
Yep.
So let's see what Jekyll's exclusive news is.
Hmm.
But I mean, I think I checked right before we went live, and it's at 215 views. Okay, that's exclusive to even me. But hey, I'm down.
He said, "B Slim and Lunatic has a track coming out soon." I'm down.
Hey, I'm down. It's so exclusive, we didn't even know about it. But yeah, it seems like Dark Arts, besides ENC's like 20-minute rant on us only rapping 27 seconds. But all I will say is, like, I agree, like, we both rap short. But the thing is, this was my first track, and
Mhm.
we wanted to make sure that I could nail it because if I had done, I don't know how many bars that was, but if I had done 32 bars or 64 bars and it was complete trash, what would have the point been of doing a full track? So
Yeah.
there is more to come. We were just dipping my toe in to see if I would even like it because for all they knew, I could have said, yeah, nope, this ain't for me. I don't like this.
True.
So we were I'm using words taller than I am. We were strategic in our plan in the dark. That track, we love the way it came out. But if ENC wants to give us crap, I'm gonna start giving him crap about his 1 minute and 20 damn second intro. It's all in fun though, for the most
Hmm.
part.
That's
I
all
know.
good. It's all good.
I know Jekyll. Somebody's good. Well, it's a good thing Jekyll has a pretty solid unofficial, official, personal secretary, assistant. I don't want to be a secretary. I can't spell. So, are your kids too old to trick or treat now?
One of them thinks that he is. One of them thinks he is. He just want to be. The funny thing is, he says he's too old, but he came in the house with a bag full of candy. Um, how you too old for that?
we
Oh, that's crazy.
we casting spells. Just be lucky it's the hook that's stuck in your head, and we didn't turn you to ash.
Facts. Or into a frog. Right back.
Yeah, but would that mean somebody would have if we turned him into a frog, would somebody have to kiss him to reverse it?
Nah, just leave him.
Okay. You heard Slim, Jekyll. We're leaving you as a frog. But that's the whole point of a hook is to be stuck in people's.
Hmm.
I don't know if anybody can tell my inspiration for tonight's makeup look.
Hmm.
Well, you just got married, so somebody must have wanted that job. No, I think Slim, me, and Jekyll. I think we could make some.
We could make an L track together.
Oh yeah, but
Mm,
I have to say, low key, after listening to Jekyll's hate track the other day on the live, I kind of low key want to make a track like that. Like,
hmm.
one of those like fuck you. Talk about hooks getting stuck in your head. That damn fucking hook for hate gets stuck in my head for a week every time I play it.
Hmm.
Jekyll says, "Hey, in the vows it says for better or worse."
So, so some people got it even more worse than worse.
Just think, you could be Biden's diaper changer. That'd be the worst job. That'd be a shitty job.
Hmm. Oh, your daughter made a beat.
Yeah, Z, his daughter, of course. If
Hmm.
you just let me know if you want to come up in, we'll shoot you the link. You don't even have to get on camera. But
True.
his daughter, like this girl, I think she made her first beat at like 3,
Wow.
and it is better. I joke, but only somewhat have. It is better than 90. Like I tell Jekyll she's a better beat maker, but her beat for 3 years old is better than half of these beats you see these idiots making. Oh, she was
Hmm.
2. I'm sorry, she was 2.
Hmm. That's good. Keep her in that spirit. Like, you never know what she's gonna be when she grow up. Like, be an L ass beat maker and things. Like,
All I can say is she looks like a carbon copy of Jekyll, but cuter. And Jekyll said she had I almost pity any guy or girl that tries to cross her because hopefully Jekyll has a lot of bail money. Is all I can say. But hey, start them young. So then they won't be us like us old folks sitting here struggling into our 40s to try to make something.
effect.
But hey, we having fun.
Mm.
Well, some days.
Some days be crappy though.
Well, the thing is I've noticed like Jekyll just signed in.
Mm.
Like, because Jekyll and I share this channel, and obviously he started it with his email. So I
Hmm.
get notifications like when he logs into his own Google. You gotta love it.
It's like you
But
know
like
his every move.
pretty much.
Mm.
I don't know his BM movements, and I'm okay with that.
True.
True. There's some things left better to the imagination. Don't get any ideas, Jekyll. But I've noticed like when I stay in my lane, like I said, our music, I know like dark arts ain't for everybody. Like I have even ENC, like he horrorcore in the darker music isn't for everybody. But God damn it. I definitely
Good,
appreciate.
good.
No, it's just my cold still. I haven't even packed my
Mm,
bowl yet. I'm just taking a hit from last night's.
hmm,
But like I appreciate everybody that has checked it out. That's I think ENC is the only one that did a like official reaction the way he did, but like Blindside, like I know horrorcore ain't for everybody, but like I like the people that don't shit on it just to shit on it because it's something they don't like. But I'm
hmm.
damn happy in the lane that I'm in. I am making music and surrounded with people that I absolutely love, and we all have the same passion. I don't think any of us are in this
Fact.
to get rich or famous.
Nope.
So let me tell you, your cousin
I
there
like
has
it.
me. Your cousin has me dying on Twitter at nighttime.
Hmm. Oh, that's him just being him right there. Like that's him just being him. Uh, shit, he been like that for on Twitter for years. Like,
Well, I haven't. He must have like he took a break for quite a while because all of a sudden he's like back. He's back full force. But I've been trying to like I've been playing his stuff, though he never
hmm,
makes it to one of my lives.
he better start like
I was gonna say I don't feel like going to where Bronx is that you're from the Bronx, right? Or Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I can are you is the Bronx and Brooklyn close to each other or no?
Close enough though, but not close enough. Like
Like
you
I
gotta
know
go past.
they're all
You
like
gotta go past
boroughs.
the city and then get to the Bronx. Like,
Like you're all boroughs of New York City, right?
yeah,
But like I always get them confused. But yeah, I really don't. New York Skitty,
New York
New
City.
York. Well, yeah, like I was not meant for the streets, and
Hmm.
New York City is scary, even in the. Not that you don't live in a good part, but even like you look at Times Square and stuff, it's on the news all the time.
Hmm.
Like it's
That's starting to get more scarier than our side now. Like,
yeah, it's never
the word.
it's not the projects anymore that you hear about. It's the that's like I always thought because I was asking the other day when we played Trap House
Hmm.
because I always thought Hell's Kitchen in New York City was like a really bad part, but apparently it was back in like the late 1800s. There was a lot of murders and shit there.
Hmm.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, but like I've seen now, I guess Hell's Kitchen. It's only like 2 blocks of that area, but most of Hell's Kitchen is now like the rich live there.
Hmm.
Like,
So then they're like it's mainly like they all over around there. Like, but mainly in the Lower East Side, we feel like that's where mostly where the rich people lives. Like,
I'm just getting updates on what Jekyll's doing. It's
hmm.
like, okay, whatever. Jekyll's allowed to check his own shit. Like, why is my phone like yelling at me? I don't even like stay on his, like, that's the funny part is I just have to have it up for the YouTube page. But
Hmm.
that's been another funny thing is I've had a lot of people be like, oh, Jekyll gave you his page and stuff like that. It's like, why are so many people concerned about this page? It's like, if you took 2 seconds to read it, it says it's run by both Jekyll and I.
Hmm.
And Jekyll will be the first to tell you I helped him build this channel. Like, yeah, he had 300, maybe 400
Hmm.
subs. Like when I joined JMP, but like we built this together. This channel.
I did a great job. Y'all at 1.53 now.
Yeah, like I said, Jekyll and I with that being said shows, yeah. We we had some fun on those shows, and
Hmm.
it's definitely funny to look back and I see like one of the first shows I was on, and I happened to be looking through my Discord the other day, and I came upon a message of Jekyll asking me to be on the show. And I'm like, "Yeah, but I won't talk any politics." Now
Hmm.
look at me. Like, I barely talked that first show. I think I maybe talked a total of 20 minutes, and now look at me.
Nah, it be like that though. You get in front of that camera, say like like especially for your first time or a time in a long time. It'll get you so nervous, like you don't even know what to say. You don't even want to fuck up nothing. Like yo,
You'll
you be
learn
feeling
one
like it's just like one little mistake was just in you. Like,
The thing is, though, is Jekyll, like, he is unapologetic. He'll be the first to tell you he's an asshole, and unapologetically an asshole,
hmm,
and he's gonna say what he's gonna say, and it's actually helped me grow as a person because now it's like, fuck it, like, I'm gonna be me. I'm not out here spreading hate by any means, but I'm gonna have fun and enjoy what I'm doing. And Jekyll's always gonna make it hard
hmm.
because that came out wrong. He sent it to me on Twitter. I don't have Twitter on my. I don't know if I have Twitter on my laptop since I had to factory reset it.
Go
But
online with it.
well, I never remember my passwords.
Hmm,
I write them down somewhere and then I lose the notebook that I wrote them down in.
hmm. So you like me a notebook here, notebook there, notebook everywhere. Oh, he sent it. He sent it on here.
Oh, come on. Okay, let's try that because Jack, Jack. Why can't I grab anything? Yes, email it to this one here, Jacko, because that one is logged into my thing. My thing? My
Ka-ding,
thing. My
ka-ding,
thing.
ka-ding, ka-ding. Hmm.
Oh fuck. It still had cherry in it. Ow! See, this is what happens. I haven't smoked all day because I was up till fuck. I don't think I fell asleep till 9 o'clock this morning. And then got up and then, had housework stuff I needed to do. And
It's just like my aunts and them, yo. They had me playing Bob Villa today. That's why I pretty was much wasn't on. I was on like back and forth on Twitter and things.
then my cat made me cry.
Hmm.
I don't know if there's a full moon coming or not. I know it's not my period because that was a couple weeks ago. But yeah, my cat doesn't want to come hang out in my room anymore or sleep on my bed with me.
What
So
you
I broke
did to?
nothing. I ain't done nothing, but for some reason he doesn't like to come upstairs anymore. So I
Hmm.
don't know if he got scared one night when they were shooting their BB guns and using my door as target practice.
Oh.
I think that might have scared him. Or
Hmm.
when they were using my windows as target practice. At least it wasn't
You
my
got some
face.
tyrants. You got some tyrants on your side.
I do. Hey, it's preparing me. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's preparing me. I know, like the streets, like Wycliffe Jean. I don't know if you know who that is.
Oh, Wyclef John.
John. Yeah.
Hmm.
His I forget what it's called, the album that I like. I think it has like a circus tent on the front and stuff like that. But the album, it has a track on it. It talks about I think it's with Ti, honestly.
Hmm.
And it talks about gotta have it's a jungle out there. You gotta have your vest on.
I think you sent me the link before. I heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you sent me the link before. I think it was
yeah. It
Jack who
T
said it right.
Pain. I think it's T Pain or
Hmm.
T. I think it's T Pain. I don't know. Whoever it was, the name of the song is "Slow Down," but the guy had just gotten busted by the feds, so I think it was T Pain. Did T Pain get busted by the feds for
I
drugs
think
or
it was
something?
T Pain.
Yeah. See that's somebody tell me. Oh,
No, not T
well,
Pain. I think it's Ti. Like,
whoever. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up now. Hey, Mister Grumpy,
what's up,
why
Sped?
aren't you supposed to be asleep?
He-
Not that I'm telling you what to do.
hmm.
Let me see here. It's Carnival Volume 2, Memoirs of an Immigrant. But
Hmm.
the name of the track is Slow Down with Ti. See, we eventually
I
get to
said
the
it right.
point.
Ti.
Yep.
I'm saying T Pain.
Well, holy fuck. This one's just starting off right away.
Hmm. It's good, Sped.
So this here is an exclusive from Jekyll, but it's not Jekyll's track. His daughter made it.
Let's hear it.
All your static built up and pent up. Now you messed around, talk smack and lift up. Cause you just a clown, can't back your lip up. Now you running around scared, strapped and gripped up. All your static built up and pent up. Now you messed around, talk smack and lift up. Cause you just a clown, can't back your lip up. Now you running around scared, strapped and gripped up.
I was gonna say Z's voice got a lot deeper there. I was like, what the hell? She just
Okay.
threw loops
Jekyll.
together. But yeah, still damn.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
She's 5, will be 5. Or is no, I
Hmm.
think she will be 5 in November.
Mm. And she did that even with the yo that beat pattern is nice though. Like so Brooklyn with the beat. That's like an East Coast style right there.
Well, I know Jekyll's in Colorado, so what the fuck kind of style would that be? Like you have East Coast, West Coast, Northern Pacific, Southwest. What the fuck is Colorado? Like,
I don't know, but like that style right there, we would consider it more
yeah,
like of a East Coast like boom bap straight hip hop style. Like,
that's old school kind of.
mm-hmm.
They have
Um,
that high
a lot of them,
style.
a lot of these youngins that be doing them drill tracks, I want to see them on something like that. Like I want to
Colorado,
hear them on something like that.
Colorado got that high style, that
Hmm.
mile high style at the bar.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
You,
like yeah, it is a mixed style. Like oh, y'all can go on trap beats, hip hop. There's no coast, no coast sped said.
well, yeah, Colorado is, I believe, yes, Colorado is landlocked.
Hmm.
I had to think for a moment. Don't judge me. I have issues, but you all knew that.
Hmm. Yeah, I need to get out more and things though and explore. Only thing I'm exploring is just New York. Like I've been to what's the name? I've been there like 3 times. Like though, you know, I've been to Dominican Republic. I've been out the country and things though, but that's the only place I really been at and things though. That and back over here,
We
like
just need
Pennsylvania.
we
That's
just need
mainly it.
we just need to find a property. We can have a bunch of little houses, commune. We all have our own space, but then you got the music and shit.
Hell yeah. We all make our own Jersey Shore shit. Like,
Oh dear Lord, I'm too old to do that. I can't drink like the Jersey Shore girl.
oh nah
Yeah.
nah nah nah. It'll be some, you know what, there.
I was gonna say I last year I had a 6 pack of Jack Daniel's sippers, and I swore it took me a week to get over that hangover. And this is coming from a girl who used to fucking put away fucking half a fifth of Jameson for fun.
I don't even want to talk about Jameson no more. That was like a little. If it was something that we did, me, my cousins, and some of our friends and things though, we did when we was younger and things though. You know, if you took a picture of the bottle, you have to drink a full glass of it. I ain't talking about no double shot glass, a full glass and guzzle. Um, and I say that's no joke.
What's Ovaltine?
Yeah, what is Ovaltine?
What the fuck is Ovaltine?
Seen Dama? Talking about some Ovaltine.
Seen Dahmer. Sped's old enough. Well, we're all old enough. What should I say?
Hmm.
Dahmer. What? Oh, it's chocolate. Is that a military thing? Like, is that how they give you guys chocolate in the military? Ovaltine.
Hmm. Like so
Yeah.
that sounds like some house detergent type name. Word, like oh, a high
Oh.
protein knockoff of Yoo-Hoo.
Oh. And I'm not a fan of
Oh,
Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo ain't chocolate milk.
I used to bust them down like crazy during my whole school years. Like,
There's something suspicious about it's supposed to be like a chocolate milk, but yet it
hmm,
doesn't need to be refrigerated. Nope. That's just something iffy with me. Nope.
hmm, I still refrigerate that shit.
But I trust Yoo-Hoo more than I do the US government. I trust Casey Anthony babysitting my kid more than I trust the US government. But that's a whole nother story.
Hmm. So I trust my kid's dog babysitting my kids.
What is Yoo-hoo made of? Yoo-hoo is a chocolate flavored beverage.
It's a chocolate flavored.
Oh dear lord. The drink is primarily made up of high flo- water, high fructose corn syrup, and whey.
So where the chocolate at?
Exactly.
Where like
So basically, Yoo-hoo is chocolate water. It is chocolate flavored motherfucking water. You learn something new
water?
every day. Water.
Hmm.
And we just went to
Nah, me
Jersey for
yo.
that.
Like
We just went to Jersey for that water.
hmm.
They say shit weird in Jersey.
Hmm.
Coffee. Like, why did they pronounce it like that? Like, how do you say
What?
coffee? Coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah,
Coffee.
like in Jersey, they're like coffee.
Hmm.
Like
Oh nah, we just say coffee. No, sometimes yo, it be the old heads that they be going to the store talking about yo, they going to yo, let me just get a cup of Joe. Cup of Joe. Oh, coffee. Oh, coffee. Old heads call it Joe. Like I don't know where that term comes from, but
I'm going to trust you on that one, Jekyll, because that sounds disgusting.
nah, I mean it could pass. It could pass like
I think I would rather eat it dry.
all chocolate.
That's like
Hmm.
powdered milk. No.
Hmm.
Ow.
Nesquik and warm milk with some with some warm Chips Ahoy cookies.
Ooh.
Winter snacks, winter munchies actually. Sour Patch Kids cereal. That shit look like it's about to turn my head and stomach, twist my face all around and thing.
I can honestly
Oh, that's
say,
that.
because
Hmm.
when I lived in Texas, I had a friend. I don't quite know what they did, but they had privates under them. That didn't sound right. But if you know, you know. But they had a whole bunch
Yeah,
of
private
privates under.
playroom.
But like after they'd go out and do like their field exercise, field training, Jekyll and Sped can correct me on the correct terminology if it's not for field training. But they'd end up with like leftover MREs. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that the military like they survive off of that because that should be nasty. And they
Hmm.
give you because like in these dudes MREs like or the militaries you have they give you like your daily allotted amount of toilet paper too. There ain't enough to first off it's like there ain't enough to wipe your ass if you take a shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
So they just
Well,
basically give you some see-through toilet paper.
yeah.
Shit that you be like,
Well,
hello,
Jekyll says some aren't bad, and I'm sure the good
or
ones
like,
go because this is what they brought back that was left over.
hmm.
Some kind of veggie supposed to be an omelet. Yeah, no.
It's like they making something out of nothing. Basically, he says dog won't eat that, and he,
Oh my god.
wow.
I think Jekyll sent us something to play.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay. 2,000 calories a bag. 3 sheets of TP. After 2 to 3 weeks of eating the MREs, you'll have enough to wipe.
Wow. Hmm.
Uh, so now I understand now why one of the things when like soldiers are deployed, like in the care packages, they ask for you to send them wet wipes. I understand now.
Hmm.
And honestly, a lot of them stop. I don't know. I think Jekyll has explained it before, but I find it kind of funny or weird that like a lot of the like military people that I know that are now retired all go commando because of being deployed. I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
but I guess when you can only change your underwear, you only get so many pairs.
Said, they better start giving enough. Like, so
Well,
it's
you
like
think,
basically they only just give them enough to just survive, and if you run out of, you shit out of luck.
well, what I want to know, do you have to supply your own underwear or does the US Army supply your underwear? Like, is your underwear in regulation too? Like, that's like, that just hit me. Like, I know they supply you with everything else. Do they actually supply you underwear too?
Hmm. I figured that you got to buy your own. Like,
Okay, that makes sense. But
so
still,
they
if you
supply
think,
you with underwear, so it's probably be some. It probably be uncomfortable.
probably be like jail
Like,
underwear.
hmm.
But if you think about it, it's not like they have showers over there. I meant laundry mats or washers and dryers. So you can't really pack enough underwear for 18 months if you're on a deployment for 18 months.
Hmm.
That'd be a whole lot of underwear.
They say you got to pack a whole. You got to get like 10 packs. Like,
Apparently, when Sped was in, they
got to buy a
supplied him
whole
with four
case.
sets.
Hmm.
It's kind of funny to like look at the difference, like with they owe you
Hmm.
a lot more than underwear, Jekyll.
So,
But it's funny to see because there ain't a whole lot of age difference between Jekyll and Sped, and to see even how different they're like when they went.
hmm.
But Jekyll sent in another something for us to listen to. I
Let's
think it's
hear it. Let's hear it.
another one Z made.
Hmm. Let's support Z tonight.
This is a slower jam.
Oh, let's hear it.
We're getting there.
All right.
I'm afraid to ask if Jekyll's actually joking with that one. Not gonna
New
lie.
army issues. You blushing them.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. Like that one was more smoother. Like, mm,
I
yeah,
want.
keep her at it, Jekyll. Keep her at it. Oh,
I'm.
next thing
I'm
you
gonna.
know, go ahead.
I'm gonna go steal Jekyll's wooby. But yeah, she's definitely got talent.
Yeah.
That one actually gave me "Missing You" vibes.
Hmm.
That is a track, right? That Jekyll did started working on like 2 years ago, and we have gone through a longer list than Epstein's fucking private island list of females to try to get a feature with Jekyll for that track because it is a phenomenal track, and but I wish that track would someday see the light of day because
Hmm. Yeah.
Jekyll had at one time, I don't know if it's still on his channel.
Hmm.
He had cooking with Z, and she is an absolute riot to watch in the kitchen.
Hmm. That's cool too, yo. You get them into the spirit of like cooking and things, though. Get them into the spirit of going into the positive path, like you know
Yeah,
things. So it's like with me, even like with my 12-year-old, he even told me one day, and it shocked me. Like we even got something in the votes too. Actually, we got two beats that's halfway done in the votes and things. Though he wants to finish up on his own. I
that's
give him
awesome.
starter packs. Yeah, like you really want to keep him into that path. Like I see a lot of dudes that be out in the streets, my age and things. So they got their kids outside and things. So they ain't doing nothing but causing trouble and things like that. Nah, my boys, I want them. You know, I'm happy that they in the crib on the tablet. Junior want
Yeah,
to play his game with his friends and stuff like that. Cause over here it's rough. Like,
I don't blame you, Jekyll, and that's why like last year for Jekyll's birthday, I had gotten him I guess it's for lack of better terms, it's kind of like a nightlight, but it looks like it has the Spotify link for the track that he did for Z, Her Eyes.
mm,
So it has her picture, and I didn't even post pictures of that because it's like of what I got him because it's like, yeah, there's creepy people out there for sure.
yeah,
Like Facebook, I don't even post pictures. I had posted a couple pictures back before my Facebook started becoming part of my YouTube of like my niece who was like 2 or 3 at the time,
hmm,
and I had people like, yeah, guys are like not just guys either, because there's females out there that are just as fucking creepy. There's a lot of creeps out there,
oh
and
definitely,
Facebook seems to be a fucking breeding ground for that shit.
hmm. Be a lot of fake pages on there too. Like, you gotta watch out for them sometimes and things. So you don't know who's what on them pages.
Hey Mel,
Hey Mel,
we are just having fun shooting the shit tonight. We haven't done one of these in a couple weeks,
yup, just kicking
but
it live.
that's how we do it in the house for the disturbed is we just go live whenever we feel like it.
True.
If you follow
This.
us on Twitter or IG or
Hmm.
TikTok, don't follow me on TikTok. But
Nah, you got it on Smash on TikTok.
happy anniversary to you and Silver Mel. Think today is their 1 year anniversary, she said earlier.
Happy anniversary.
It's it's crazy. This is my third Halloween. Well, this is actually my second Halloween like being on YouTube because yeah,
Hmm.
because when I met Jekyll, he was in the process of recording his verse for Criminal. 'Cause I
Hmm.
remember he hit me up afterwards, he's like, "Yeah," 'cause he was so mad in that track, he, like, wrapped himself like, he had hoarse. He had, like, no voice left for 2 days after recording that one.
Hmm. Nah, it'd be like that though. You get a good track in and things, especially when you doing all that screaming. I had one of those before too. I couldn't even record for a week. Like,
I had somebody, they were Ben Weston, like, absolutely I couldn't share his feedback because he sent it to me all in voice message, but he had one of the best breakdowns, like, he was going through, he's like, first off, he's like, "Damn, Luna, I didn't know you had that in you." But then
hmm,
he's, like, giving me advice about, like, I didn't realize, but there's mics that guys should use, and there's different mics that girls can use because there's different stuff
hmm,
in guys' voices and girls' voices, and
hmm. I mean, I never knew that. Now that, like, if if certain people got to use certain mics, like maybe it's like the tone of their voices or something like that. It'll fit better for them or things like that.
well, like I had somebody ask me, they're like, did they do something with your voice, change the pitch of your voice?" And I'm like, "Nope." I had to ask you because I'm like, "I don't know. All I know is Slim worked his magic in the mixing." And
Hmm.
I've told Jekyll that you do phenomenal mixing if he ever needs somebody to do his mixing to hit you
Hmm.
up for sure.
Hmm. I just mixed another single for myself just not too long ago.
Just don't be just don't be one of those people that like the last person he mixed a track for. He was ready to commit a
Oh,
homicide.
oh no, yeah. Now I learned with those type of people, I just leave them alone. I leave them alone and block them. Uh, that last dude was a torture. Like, uh, he one of them dudes that nobody would want to mix his track. He's just gonna have to learn on his own. Like,
Yeah, like I just sent him. I'm like, "Okay, this is what you need. Okay, do your work." And then he came back with that, and
hmm,
a lot of people have been like, "Oh, I like this." Like they that was the one thing. Like I won't lie, I Sped and Slim and Jekyll was sleeping, but
hmm,
I was like had hives. I was ready to throw up like for this drop. Thursday was fucking torture for me until that dropped because it's like I was preparing myself mentally for the hate because there's people that are gonna hate no matter what.
no matter what.
I ran into that the other night. That was kind of funny.
Hmm,
The dude's track was trash, and the people up in the panel had told him that, and then he shits all over. Then the kid shits all over Dark Arts. Like, bro, I
hmm.
kept it fucking professional and
You told
respectful.
it. You told it how it was and things though. If a person can't get that, what's the name of things though, then hey, it's not for them. It's not for them.
But
Like,
you tell me if you tell me that I need to sit down and shut up because I'm a female and have no opinion,
wow.
you're gonna find out what kind of opinion I have because ask ask any of the guys that I roll with and anybody that rolls with me. I am not the silent type anymore. Even
Hmm.
when it's even when it's better for my own uh say please. It's on the list anyways. I had a list of tracks because you never know.
True.
But I think that dropped. I don't know why for some reason November 19th that date is in my head for some reason.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that he dropped that somewhere around we're gonna play Criminal, and then I have another one after Criminal to play just because I can, because it's
What you got to play for us?
Well, like I said, um, as you all most know that I can't speak tonight, but that's nothing new. But like the military, anybody that has worn the, I may have never worn the uniform, but I will sure as hell until my last breath, I will always support most of the people that wore the uniform, unless they brought dishonor to it. So whenever I get a chance to put in a track that's somewhat, yeah. So so here we go with Jekyll's Criminal, featuring Infamous H. I didn't do it.
Hmm.
Okay. Trying to decide if the sirens are coming from outside of Slim's house or mine.
Nah, it's from mine. My bad, y'all. It's New York City.
Okay, let's try this again. I hit a button.
Mm.
It's all Jekyll's fault. I hit a button. Let's
Right,
try this.
she always blaming you, right, Jekyll?
Jekyll has the tech STDs. Might help if I share the screen, huh? We're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing so good tonight.
There you go.
There we go. Full
Nice.
screen. It's just been.
Oh, I find that hilarious. So that you can just say some random shit, have no proof, but all of a sudden it becomes fact. That's funny.
Fucking stupid too.
I'm gonna just say some off the wall shit
Go on.
and speak shit to existence, and poof, like a motherfucking magic trick, like motherfucking Houdini. Poof, that shit's gonna be real.
Right? Makes sense.
All right, if that's the case, where's my Lambo?
Where?
Where's my Lamborghini?
Where is
so I
it?
can go.
I'm fresh out of jail, cause you told the judge I strangled you. Now I'm gonna sucker punch someone right out the blue. Don't ask me why, cause I really couldn't tell you.
Nope.
Apparently I'm violent and a psychopathic killer. I ain't coming out just swinging, no one blasting double barrel gauge and watch to kill another person cause I wrote it on this page. Can't let no one around me cause I say I'm violent and you shut your fucking mouth, bitch. You know I'm like my women selling, can't have an opinion, makes you harder to control. Please don't call the cops, girl, you know I'm on parole. No, I'm loading them my pins and I'll cock 'em back, shoot. And I got a lot of colors, ain't no telling what I'll do. I ain't gotta use ink, though I gotta use blood from this bitch that I killed. Now the blood on my rug. Just the other night, stood the roof of Shannon Green. Then I went and fucked the stupid cause she thought it was a dream. Pretty fucking sure I put a butt up in the oven, but I ain't really worried cause you'll think that that's her husband's. The magic fucking thing, what I could do is just a pin. If I wrote it, then it happened, guess I live a life of sin. Got a lot of crazy songs and some are from my heart, but you gotta be retarded, you can't tell them all apart. Use my lyrics as the evidence, it really is quite pitiful. And fuck my First Amendment cause it turns me to a criminal.
Mama, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mama. Guys, come visit me in jail. Put some money on my commissary. Cause I just said in the last song that I killed some people over napkins and lids. So I guess I'm gonna be prosecuted soon. I don't.
Woke up this morning and I found out I'm a killer with propensity for violence like a Michael Jackson thriller. I'm a ghoul and a goblin more like Joseph Daniel Just cause I say it doesn't mean it's what I'm like. Just for entertainment when I get all up in Jekyll mode. Using it in court with the violence that I flowed. If it wasn't smart, dude, I'd give them no more ammo. But I guess I'm really not, cause I'm letting shots go. Fuck all the ones that really believe that I murdered my wife in the first degree. I never did care and I never did grieve. Oh, when I take a whip, we throw it around, it's coming around. You call that shit a boomerang, I'll call it fucking karma. Give you one, but now you hang. Ripping lyrics apart in every song that I sang. Say they're all about you, but I never said your name. Look, you stupid idiot, go give this to your lawyer. I'm your Huckleberry, yo, be a Tom Sawyer. Claiming it's a threat, and I put it on public doya. Cause I rapped it, then I meant it. Wasn't that the judge's orders?
Well, I wrote some shit. And I'm a criminal. I must have a rap sheet a mile long with all the songs I've written about crazy shit and murder and assault and everything. I'm a criminal, apparently. I should be locked up forever, right? Right? I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Shit.
If my words are weapons, then you know I got an arsenal. But I gotta say, though, it's more than just remarkable. You printed out my lyrics and you turned them in as evidence. You didn't pay attention, though it really is quite evident. You said it was all about you when I wrote the song Kill You. Hate to fucking tell you that wasn't my song, boo. It was just a feature Infamous put me on. Just hit me till I know ya, how the fuck is that your song? I should be in jail for committing mass murder. Putting pins to these beats, yep, I said it, yeah, you heard it. There's no way to count all the number that I've slain. Killed so many artists, locked me up without a lane. But wait, shit, yo, it kinda begs the question. If I'm killing all these people, how the fuck are they still messing with the Twitter up on Instagram and taking all these selfies again? Isn't that just proof that it's Jekyll's side of fishing to them? If I had the power just to speak shit to existence, then I'd speak $1 million and my baby's close to distance. They're making in this game cause I'm grinding with consistency over 20 fucking years. I call that shit persistence. I find it real music that you say my shit's confusing. Yeah, am I meaning what I say? Is it an optical illusion? Just because I write some shit, don't start accusing. Go and pick some lyrics out there shooting what you're doing. Turn me to a monster cause the lyrics that I'm using. Right now you beat me, but you're gonna end up losing. Don't fucking know about the storm that has been brewing. Yo, you keep pushing buttons and the monster's coming soon, bitch.
You fucking bitch.
Forgive, I should forget. Bet you wish I would. And you say time heals everything, but I'm not waiting. You sit and out. You're too blind to figure out there is a price, and I'll keep paying. I'm not ready to end the fight. I'm not ready to back down. 'Cause I've been through hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. It's too late to turn back now. You know I wouldn't if I could. 'Cause I'm proud as hell. I can't bring myself to do what it is you think I should. You once walked on that yellow brick road, but now stumble on jagged stones. I kinda like it. In your bed, you sob like a baby, so full of regret as you lie there praying. It's a sad, sad story that her mother didn't teach her daughter to respect the ones who protect her. And now you know how the words that you say can send so many over the edge. Their hearts fill up with anger as you lie there dreaming of a way to make it better. Cause I've been through hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. It's too late to turn back now. You know I wouldn't if I could. Cause I'm proud as hell, can't bring myself. Oh, I'm not ready to win the fight. I'm not ready to back down. Cause I've been through hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. It's too late to turn back now. You know I wouldn't if I could. Cause I'm proud as hell, I can't bring myself to do what it is you think I should. Forgive, no chance. Forget, not with my last breath. You say time heals everything, so just keep breathing.
There's a reason the mic is always muted when this song's
Mm,
on. No, it's one of those, like, anybody that's been around the channel or knows me, but when it comes to my grandfather is who pretty much raised me. He is a US veteran. I'm not quite sure, past tense. But he served his country in times of war and shit like that. And he was one that I remember even as a child, anytime the colors went by, he would take his hat off because that generation, take his hat off and he would salute or would at least cover his hat. That was how I was raised, and I see now, like I was just talking with both Jekyll and Sped about this earlier, is like I have my TikTok is weird, but I follow a lot of veterans, but it's the ones that are like Sped and Jekyll. The ones that are fucked up, but they're assholes, but yet they're still the same ones that if they needed to, they would fucking lace up their boots and put that uniform back on tomorrow and go serve. But
mm,
I see people leave comments that'll be like, you would have better served your country if you came back in a box, or you should just kill yourself. And it pisses me off. And then there was something that Sped told me about Biden wanting to take a page out of Canada's book about allowing basically homeless people and vets to just kill themselves. And it pisses me the fuck off because we sit here and bitch in this country about this and that, and we spit, and people literally spit in the faces of soldiers that have fucking died to give them the right to be fucking twat waffle cunt heads. Like, to
mm,
straight up to be the entitled fucking dickheads that they are, is because of the people whose faces they're spitting in, and it's because of the people that they're telling to go kill themselves. Like, what the fuck? Who hurt these people so bad that they get their jollies off telling other people to go fucking kill themselves? First off, like, I don't care who you are, soldier or not, but who the fuck hurt you so bad that this is what you do? But to sit there and say, like, for even a sitting president to think that that should be an option to, oh, we should just allow our veterans to fucking kill themselves. Do you know how many fucking veterans fight every day to end the 22 fucking a day? And then this coming from the administration and shit, they want to make that like pretty much okay. Like, what the fuck? This is how we thank those who guarantee our freedom and have made sure that we are free? Because how many of these fuckers have gotten up off their asses? And because Jekyll and Sped, it wasn't a draft. They volunteered. They're now fucked up and have issues that they will carry with the rest of their life because they volunteered to sign up and fight for their freedoms. And you have these people that couldn't probably get off their fucking couch or their mom's basement that sit there and spew this shit. When
mm.
you know damn well, even if there was a draft, they would find a way to fucking dodge the draft. And yes,
Oh,
Jack
definitely.
said that is a technical term, and I couldn't repeat it again. I don't apologize because this this could be the last night of House for the Disturbed. Jekyll, if it is, I am sorry because
Hmm.
you know.
Um, some people be quick to, they like you said, they quick to tell people about things and those of as soon as you say it, but then yeah, they quick to tell a person about something and things, but be scared to do it themselves. Like,
And people never realize, like, they'll sit there and bitch about the cost of war, and they put it into monetary value, or they give a shit more about the fucking people over there. Like, they don't understand the difference. Like, they'll sit there and call them, oh, baby killers. You realize that as young as 4 and 5 years old, they are strapped with weapons to kill, unfortunately. It's
mhm,
not the same world as the 4-year-old fucking sperm demon that's living in your living room. Kids
hmm,
do not have the same opportunities. Kids aren't kids in other countries. As
no,
soon as I think 7 or 8 years old, the men are fighting.
it's like they on their own. Like, it's like they mainly on their own.
Oh, we're doing all kinds of technical terms tonight, sperm demon.
Mhm.
But
Demon.
like, I'm sure, like, I can't speak, but I'm sure a lot of veterans would like to wake up and not have the PTSD or the physical injuries and shit that they have, but they did it and would do it again in a heartbeat. I think I can't speak for them, but I
Hmm.
know I've talked to Jekyll before, and he has said if needed be, he would put the uniform back on in a heartbeat. How many of these people can't even go flip a fucking burger ever
Hmm.
since the pandemic hit? They're too lazy to fucking even flip a burger. So can you imagine them willingly going over to fucking possibly die? They
Nope.
might break a nail.
They might bitch because of that.
I don't think mascara is desert proof.
Hmm.
But there's so many people that scream about oppression in this country when they don't even know the fucking definition of oppression. Like,
Hmm.
they think they have it so bad in this country. You get killed in other countries for being gay, for just
Yup.
being gay, for being a woman and you show your ankle, you can get fucking beat to death.
Better be happy that what's the name, what you experiencing over here. Like,
Right.
at least it's more freedom, a tad bit more freedom. Like,
Gir- a girl gets mad if she's told she needs to cover her ass up. You get
hmm.
fucking in other countries, you get killed for showing an ankle, a goddamn ankle.
Hmm.
But yeah, I didn't intend for this to go that way, but that kind of, ever since Sped told me that, it's just right to the core, because I have a friend that left for boot camp for the Marines the day after we graduated high school, and that person that I grew up with, my best friend growing up with, died over there. Like, the
Mm.
person he was. He came back physically, but the person that he was died. And a lot of people don't understand, like, that shit. But he ended up losing, it was 2 years ago. He
Wow.
finally lost his fight with his demons and said enough. So it pisses me off that the quick solution is, oh, we'll just let them kill themselves. Like, okay, thank you for, protecting our freedoms, but yep, are we going to issue guns and a bullet? Here you go. You get to,
Hmm.
it's like, how in today's society is we'll just let them off themselves. That's the solution to problems. I know New York City, I think it was, I don't know if it was Giuliani, but they went and ahead of, I think there was like the Democratic National Convention, or there was shit going up. But pretty much all they did is they went through like Times Square and everything and rounded up all the homeless people and stuck them in psych wards in New York City.
Hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's basically what he did. Like, oh,
I I follow a few on TikTok that like 22 a day, which that is, I'm not quite sure if that is still the statistic, if it's higher, but back when that started, that was the statistic, that 22 veterans a day commit suicide, take their own lives.
Hmm. So it's like they going through. They put their lives. They putting their lives for us, and it's a spit in the face. Um,
Something changed in this country. If you look back, excuse me, I want to say about Vietnam, because if you look back, World War II, World War One, like we've seen the pictures, the big gatherings and the parades and stuff when they would come back, when they came back. But when they came back during Vietnam, they were spit on, they were called baby killers. Like they were hated. The US soldier was fucking hated after Vietnam.
hmm.
And it's been like that ever since. Like there's people like the 13 that were killed when Biden did what he did in Afghanistan and withdrew the way that he did.
Hmm.
Um, there's people that have been like, well, you signed up for that.
So you sign up for war, but it be seeming like yo, you doing a whole lot of other stuff. Like, yeah.
Mean words on Twitter.
Hmm.
Well, apparently, um, because I'll get off of that. Blaze, apparently, he now gets a censor every time he uses the word moron, as in it could be an offensive word.
Hmm. What moron? That's not even like a curse or nothing. Like,
Like, I had somebody on TikTok that I follow, he had used the R word. And he was describing himself. He goes, I know I'm basically retarded. And you had people in the chat like, you can't use that word.
hmm.
It's like he was, and it wasn't like he was calling himself that.
Yeah, he ain't offending
It's
nobody else.
and it's like they would have hated the 90s because
Hmm.
I remember, oh, that's would say that, or that's so gay. Like
Hmm. Oh,
and
that was the thing in the '90s, though, yo.
yep, yep.
Mhm. And retarded was said either in a good way or a bad way. Like,
Yeah, just like
uh,
lit or fire is said in a good
yeah.
or bad way, you know.
Uh, oh, we'll get censored in the '90s. Crazy.
There was no censoring in the fuck. There was, but like our parents would be like, "Okay, come home by the time the street lights on." That was like, other than that, they didn't have a clue where you were.
Hmm.
I can't play that song. Get this. Now, I had Tom McDonald's the one he does with Calhoun and Struggle. I can't think of the
Hmm.
name of it right now. Um I asked Sped, I'm like, okay, I need another Tom song. So he had sent me Sheeple to play. All of a sudden I got claimed. So I went and looked.
Hmm.
They're
He an
by
industry artist, right?
Tom McDonald. He's independent.
Or independent. Hmm.
But the funny thing is they both, like, the copyrights are both with the same company, like the same uh production company or whatever, distribution company. They didn't claim me or clap me for the first track, but they completely shut the stream down for Sheeple. So, like, tell me who was behind that. YouTube.
Hmm. Oh, definitely. Like they seem like they always. It's something in their system that's messing up everybody just for no reason. It's just be picking at people for no reason. Like, and it's like that with all these like so even with social media apps, so like Facebook, they bring up something that's from like 10 years ago and would try to hem you for that. Like,
Yeah. I've been put in timeout. Yeah. We won't even go. Like, it aggravates me when I do the fake makeup TikTok will censor it.
Hmm.
And I'm like, really? That's why when you had said something about that track, I was like, what?
Hmm.
Like the last video I did, because like, yeah, it's a little, or it's a PG-13 at the worst, that video. You know, you've been on TikTok. You know,
Yep.
this chick's out there with pretty much wearing a thong, making their ass cheeks smack or clap or whatever it's called.
Hmm.
Like, and really, but what? Because I ain't got an hourglass figure. I ain't 120 pounds with perky boobs. You know, it's like, what the fuck? You know,
It's like they
it's
stereotype everything nowadays. Like what's the name?
like I've had people when I did there's a picture of me I posted back when I got the TK hoodie. And of
Hmm.
course, at the angle I took it, it looks like that's all I'm wearing is a TK hoodie. But I had shorts on and everything. But I had people be like, that's inappropriate. Why? Because you have a
Wow.
dirty mind? I am literally fully fucking dressed underneath it. I have shorts on. It ain't my fault that I'm short and a men's 2 extra large hoodie is a dress on me. It's not my fault.
But even so, like it could be like a dress on you and things, though, yo. It ain't like you showing anything. Like,
Yep. But like I
they
don't
ought to
give a fuck.
stop it.
Yeah, they do, but they don't. They won't.
Hmm.
They do, but they won't. And I've come up with. I'm gonna have to listen back at the stream and figure out the names that I have come up with some for some people this tonight's stream.
Hmm. I got the peoples that pissed you off, like.
Okay, we got 2 more up. No, we don't want it there. That's just kind of what I'm doing is playing 2 tracks and then
Then we kick it, we kick it, we kick it.
I promise these 2 tracks will not have Luna seeing red. Well, she might be seeing red, but it won't be out of anger.
Hmm.
Because I mean, after all, it is Halloween. But you know, with the haunted homies and the house for the disturbed, we keep it Halloween 365 days a year.
Facts.
Here's the story of you and me. Summer sparks and we knew it was meant to be. Something changed in your heart with the 30s. November cold when you tried to go. Blaming me, I'm a monster that you don't know. New Year's Eve and I gave you a ring of gold. For better or for worse, you promise, the worst is gonna hurt. Lay you down under the dirt. My love is strong and it will find a way. Just say stop, but I got that all day. I got a hole in the yard for you. So you won't break my heart. I got a hole in the yard for you. Just to know where you are. I got a hole in the yard for you. Cause we were like a dream. Any maze we were case for still loving me. Come July and it's our anniversary. Your family is annoying me. I tell them all that I feel like you're next to me. Our love shall remain in secrecy. For better or for worse, you promise. The worst is gonna hurt. My life is strong and it will find a way. The saying stop, but I don't got all day. I got holding the yard for you. So you won't break my heart. I got holding the yard for you. Just to know where you are. I got holding the yard for you. It was a hollow she took over the salted me. I turned to see your sunken eyes stare back at me and I screamed. I got a hole in the yard for you. So you won't break my heart. I got a hole in the yard for you. Just to know where you are. I got a hole in the yard for you. So you won't break my heart. I got a hole in the yard for you. Just to know where you are. I got a hole in the yard for you.
Hello everybody, my name's Evan D. Craven. I am today's newest patient. I'm glad I'm participating. I guess I'll start this off by saying I'm a labeled assailant. They found a couple unknown bodies rotting under my basement. But I'm not here to make new friends. I'm not the one you wanna blabble to. A paranoid, schizophrenic, fuck you bitch attitude. I slice you up with gratitude to cap you like a Haitian. Face it, I'm the modern Jason. All you rappers I'm replacing, that's all. Hello, Miss Winnie Whitney. Would you like to play a game with me? Go round and throw out a frisbee. I hope it isn't too windy. Maybe I'll bring along Cindy. We can all play in the shed. Show you what's under my bed as long as you keep it unsaid. Cause if you tell somebody that I'm out collecting heads, they're gonna tell the feds. The mama's gonna make me take my meds. I fucking hate my meds. They make me drowsy plus a bit depressed. And when I get depressed, I lay with Beth while I caress her breast. Her Beth's been dead for about a week now. Her body's my antique now. My new spatula's her feet. I use her torso as a sheet now. I wasn't always crazy till I met this bitch named Carolyn. A lot of you might actually know her. Her real name's Heroin. Hello everybody, my name's Evan D. Craven. I am today's newest patient. I'm glad I'm participating. I guess I'll start this off by saying I'm a labeled assailant. They found a couple unknown bodies rotting under my basement. But I'm not here to make new friends. I'm not the one you wanna blabble to. A paranoid, schizophrenic, fuck you bitch attitude. I slice you up with gratitude to cap you like a Haitian. Face it, I'm the modern Jason. All you rappers I'm replacing. All my teachers never liked me, so I shot at my professor. Told him watch his fucking mouth, that was the lesson of my lecture. But to each his own, I brought him home to keep him as my treasure. Kept his body in the closet, but his fingers in my dresser. cooking on the stove, I'll turn your organs into plaster. Stir a little faster, to the children I'm a bastard. I turn them into Casper, watch me demonstrate disaster. Underground psychopath, these rappers call me master. All I wanna feed them is some Beatles. Do you want some more? Tell you to face the floor on all fours while I fuck your whore. I can feel the residue come sweating out my pores. Watch me play with organs, bet I never miss a chord. Hello everybody, my name's Evan D. Craven. I am today's newest patient. I'm glad I'm participating. I guess I'll start this off by saying I'm a labeled assailant. They found a couple unknown bodies rotting under my basement. But I'm not here to make new friends. I'm not the one you wanna blabble to. A paranoid, schizophrenic, fuck you bitch attitude. I slice you up with gratitude, decap you like a Haitian. Face it, I'm the modern Jason. All you rappers I'm replacing, that's all.
The skits that do. Oh, I'm putting my uncle on to him too. Like,
We had to do an outfit change.
I see.
The face makeup was like
I
my
bet.
face.
I know you probably was like, this shit over for me.
Well, it's normally I can deal with it, but with having a cold and like trying to like blow my nose and stuff. Yeah. Hey, Darrell.
It's good, D.
Happy
Sped, what's up,
Halloween.
man?
I still am. Hoping to not break my record from last week. Be good if it doesn't happen. We'll see. 157 hours up last week. Great. I think I had maybe 20 minutes sleep tops, split into 2 to 5 minute increments the whole time. But yeah.
Just putting in that work.
No. We'll go with that. Oh.
Part of it is my rant earlier. Not that that had anything to do with it, but I wish I remember. What did I call them? Twat? Fucking. I don't even know what I called them. But for Sped to ask if that's the that's official terminology. Yes, yes, it is. It is now, anyways. I have a habit, or like some girls collect. I don't know what the fuck girls collect, to be honest. I just seem to collect beat up army men. Well, like it's funny. Jackal is army vet. Sped is. Yeah. Apparently, I don't play well with the other branches. I guess they don't like me.
It's an army man. I used to own them those suckers in the '80s and things. Don't leave them around the house. Make sure everybody be stepping on them, messing up the bottom of their feet. Set up booby traps with them around the crib.
Did you ever have a GI Joe?
Oh, plenty of them suckers. Like them the homie that look like he got the do rag on. That's like that's all muscle bound and things.
See, my Barbie never dated Ken. She always dated my cousin's GI Joe doll. She had my Barbie had no interest in Ken. Even then, I knew.
It's long gone now, but I even had the refrigerator Perry G.I. Joe way back in the day.
Now he's just a giant GI Joe. I guess everybody's a giant to my short ass.
Should be feeling like I gotta look down now, like on people, on everybody. No, now I'm starting to see kids taller than me. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's one kid that go to my 12-year-old son's school, which he's in the seventh grade. Well, the kid said he's in the sixth grade, and I'm looking face to face with him. Oh, as a sixth grader, he is like, damn, what they feeding these boys? Like,
He probably stayed back a few years.
hmm.
He's an 18-year-old sixth grader. I won't lie though. The 15-year-old about to be 16, she's been taller
Hmm.
than me since she was 9.
Dang, nine?
But her my cousin is like I said, her mom is like 5'6", 5'7", but baby daddy's like your guys' height. So she got height,
Hmm.
you know. And the
Hmm.
13-year-old is taller than me, and the 12-year-old I can look eye to eye with.
Uh, hmm.
Let me
It's
tell
just
you,
like my 12-year-old and his moms. They be looking eye to eye with no. Actually, he's an inch taller, so it looked like he's looking down. It's like he's looking a little diagonally down at her, like,
I won't lie. I think half the time that the 12-year-old hates me, but my mother, normally I can avoid her visits. I've literally seen Sped more in the last year than I have my mother, and she lives literally right next door.
mm,
And he hasn't been up to Maine since January. So, but I call her Mommy Dearest. If you're old enough to understand the movie reference, you'll understand that is just a tidbit of my mother. But she made a comment yesterday that it got under my skin. I didn't let her see me cry, but I had come down later on in the evening, and by that point, I had already vented it out to Sped, for Sped. But even then, it wasn't as bad as it had been like a year ago. It would have been bad. It would have been a spiral. But I come
mm,
down, and he looks at me. He's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." Why? He's like, "'Cause what your mom said." I'm like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Don't listen to her. She's just a bitch." I'm like, even at 12 years old, he can see my mother's true colors.
hmm. Now, some people just be miserable like that and things. So,
Yep.
uh,
Welcome. I'm
it's like
happy.
if I put myself in that shoes like that, my moms know if I put myself in that shoes like that, even at the age of 12, 10, and if I'm allowed to go outside by myself at days old, I'm out. I'm out. Like,
I don't think you're fitting in your mom's shoes. I think
no.
I could fit both of my feet probably in Sped shoes, his boots.
See, I'm ripping my mom's shoes like the Hulk.
I think in a men's I can go anywhere from a 6 to a 7.5, depending on how the shoes made.
Hmm. Hmm.
Depending on brand, I'm at least a 12.
Hmm.
The only thing that's yeah, I might be pint sized, but my mouth is full size. That nope, we're not going to finish that sentence. We're not going to finish that
Don't,
sentence.
don't
Nope,
finish it.
nope.
Don't finish it.
That's what she said. So yeah, I've been watching the American Gypsy Wedding series. Slim has been watching Dahmer.
Yeah, boy. I mean, so far for what I'm saying, I'm not going to say nothing. All I could tell is that I could tell people this though, right?
Bro, you do know Dahmer was a real person, so you're not giving any spoilers away.
Well, yeah, basically. I mean, from the movie aspect, though, you know, like as far as action details wise, I wouldn't give that parts up. Like, you know, some parts did make me laugh, though. You know, some parts did make me laugh. Like, you know, some parts. Oh, I could tell people this for a horror like that, and the way they play it out. Eat something in fact be a horror fan regard like how Luna said before, you know, like be a horror fan. You got to be an official horror fan to see something like that, though. You know, it's a psychological horror thing, though. It could get in your skin and things, though. And I like to watch all my movies like that at nighttime, like, you know, when everybody's asleep, all the lights off and stuff like that. I'm walking to the bathroom, jumping all over the place and word and
Like,
laughing.
like that's why like I don't mean to like sound like I don't try to come off as pompous and stuff when somebody's like, "Oh, I want to try horrorcore." It's like horrorcore is one of those things though. You can't just jump on and try it. It's not like trying to do a fast rap or a bar heavy rap or a battle rap. Like with horrorcore, it's something either it's in you and you feel it. Like Smoke was like, "Oh, I've never done horrorcore," but we'd heard Polly. So, bro, that's horrorcore.
That's
Like
horrorcore, bro.
that's
Like,
horrorcore anyways. And for the fact that he claims he never did horrorcore, fuck his verse.
hmm.
And Jekyll fucked people up with his verse for the cipher with the sewing a dick between the tits. That had so many people like, what? That was a fun project though.
Yeah, that was a good project. It was a like what you said in that cipher and things though. It was a part I missed out because I was supposed to be spinning around in my computer chair like a whirlwind thing and things, and I got so dizzy and things, I almost puked and everything. Yo, so I said, yo, you know what? That part stays out. That
Well, look
part
at
stays out.
like Jekyll, Forensic, Smoke, Blaze. I have a feeling Blaze has probably worn that mask to bed during sexy time, knowing Blaze. Why I don't want to picture it, but I can imagine it happening. But like their videos, for the fact that it was a it was a cipher, and you don't see a lot of people put out videos with their cipher verse. They are now,
Yeah, I'm starting to see a
but
lot of people put them out. Like,
like that was Forensics fucking verse, like his video. We got Naked Smoke in his video. That mask, that clear mask that he wears, like basketball players wear when they have a broken nose, that thing creeps me out when the basketball players wear it. Like, there's just something
yeah,
creepy about those masks.
are they supposed to protect their face or something? They're supposed to do something like, you know,
You
they
think,
do get a lot of hacking going on in basketball.
honestly, the last time I watched basketball was back when like Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and Paul Pierce were the big three for the Celtics.
Dang.
I can't stand LeBron.
Hmm.
I don't mean to speak ill of the dead, but I was never a fan of Kobe. I will give him his props that he's a great basketball player, but I'll give props where props are due. I just didn't like him obviously because the Lakers always beat the Celtics. Just like the Yankees and the Red Sox have a rival that like you don't wear a Boston hat in New York City and you don't wear a New York City hat in
And
Boston or
Boston.
you're gonna get fucking shit. Well, I think all of Massachusetts, except for maybe Western Mass, because they're pretty much New York. But like the Boston area, that part of it, like yeah, I I was living in Worcester at the time, or as a lot of people, I don't know how, but when you call up on the phone, Worcester, no, not even close. Like there's no H in it. But anyways, and when they won the World Series, you had like, because of course I lived in a college town, you had college kids running around in fucking their boxers, running up and down the street screaming.
Wow.
But that's a normal night in Worcester, to be honest. That doesn't have to have anything special going on.
The special night was, I know it was like a football game night. I think the Giants. I think it was in 2008. The same, it was the day before my son was born. The Giants won the Super Bowl. Everybody was outside wilding out in front of my building. Like, oh,
The I know Sped ain't into the sports thing, but the most magical moment in sports for me, or I don't even know if magical is the right word. Hey Rob, maybe like
uh,
kind of it's still to this day when I watch the video, it gives me like goosebumps and stuff. But I was living outside of Boston when we had the Boston Marathon bombing, and I was supposed to be there that day, but thankfully I had worked the night before and just didn't feel like driving into Boston for the marathon because that's a big thing in Boston.
mm,
But I remember too because it was I forget how many days after the bombing before they killed one of them and got and captured the other one. He should have died in the streets with them, but that's neither here nor there. But I remember like the the fear. Like I lived through 9/11, but it didn't hit as close because like New York was still hours away. Like that
mm,
one being literally they had parts of Mass on lockdown because they had no idea where these idiots were. They had already went in they in Boston they had killed an MIT cop, walked up to his car, shot him in cold blood and killed him and everything. And the night that all of that happened, but it was the first game that the Bruins had after the bombing. And anybody that knows anything about Boston or the Bruins is they used to have his name was Rene Rancourt. He for years he would sing the Boston national anthem, Boston, the national anthem, and then he would also like if they were playing a Canadian team, he would sing the Canadian national anthem as well. But that night it was a sold out. I don't know how many people fit in the garden, but it was sold out to capacity. And literally within like the first line of him singing, you had the whole arena and he just put his mic down. So he was still singing, but you couldn't hear him. And it was just something about that. It was that same feeling you had. Like I miss the America right after 9/11, like
mm.
where you saw like that. Yeah, that America. I don't know if it'll ever come back. I don't think even a tragedy would bring that America back.
So I did some dirt in that America.
But like the America we had on 9/12, I don't think that America would. And somebody said, "Well, we need another tragedy." I don't even think.
Nah, we
Uh,
don't need no more of those. Like,
I don't even think another tragedy would bring that America back.
mm.
What are you
It's
the
gonna
fuck?
make it even worse. Like,
Jekyll said the fuck. I don't know what he's the fucking.
the fucking.
The fuck. The fuck. We're t- it's 100%. We're too fucking divided.
Hmm. Nah, because if you really, we really don't need no more tragedies and things, though. We need to bring like that. Technically, I miss the '90s America. Uh, we had dirt back. It was dirt back then and things, though. But it ain't like now and things. So you still slide away with a few fun days here and there. Oh,
I got a shirt on. The makeup did go poof.
it did when poof kind of. Yeah, I came. That's why I was looking at the screen when she came back. Like, oh, what happened? Like,
It was getting too much. It was like
mm,
I could feel my face starting to like heat up.
yo, that's what. Yeah, the makeup would do it to you. Like, I
Oh,
did it one day when I was in the teen, like went to one of them Halloween parties as a teenager and things. So yeah, as soon as I went there, I wiped all that off. Like yo, I asked the person where the bathroom was at.
last year I forgot that I'm allergic to latex
Mm,
and used liquid latex for my makeup looks.
mm. So it was the lighting.
You got to go to my OnlyFans to see that, Jekyll.
Yo, the cat came in on time too.
FYI, that was a joke.
Hmm.
Or was it? You're just going to have to find out.
Hmm. It's abundant. I don't
Je-
pay for it. It's abundant and free on Google.
I'll make sure if you ever die to clear your browser history before your mother sees it, Jekyll.
Imagine you go on your imagine your son has a laptop. You know you have a son. Your son has a laptop, and you check this browser and you see all that on there. What would your reactions be?
First off, from experience, my my ex-husband decided I had told him it was my stepson. I like told him I'm like I don't care. Like I understand you got to do what you got to do, but can you tell him to stop using my expensive conditioner as his lubricant in the shower? So I figured he'd have that conversation like
Oh wow.
privately. No, we had it. My pickup truck was a like 98. I forget what exactly it was, but it was just a bucket seat. So it was like my stepson in the middle, I was driving, and my husband in the other side, and they decided to have a full-fledged conversation about what porn sites they look at and what kind of porn. I'm like, can we not have this conversation with me sitting right
Wow.
here? Like, I don't want to know how much in common your porn like is. Like, no.
Hmm. It's like my both of my boys. They be joking about it though, but and things. So yo, I don't discuss it with them. I be catching them sometimes. Yo, my oldest son be like, yeah, that's why you be watching that good old porn, right? What is it, Pornhub? I be, and then when I be walking in the room, I be like, yo, what you know about that? And they both shut up quick, fast. Like
It's like, what do
my
you know
oldest son
about?
is a bully. My oldest son is a bully, like to the young. It's always the oldest one to the younger one.
My sister was my bully. She's
Hmm.
younger.
That's your son too, Jekyll. Jekyll. Nah, it's good. I be conversating with my kids at certain levels and things though, and stuff like that though. My wife, like now my kids' moms be looking at us like she lost, like she into like that Spanish novelas and all that things though. We talk about a movie,
She just say your wife.
make my kids' mom. Well, we talking things out now, like little by
Guess
little.
I guess
Then the arguments.
she took that diss track of when I'm gone. Serious. Okay. I'm gonna have a music break for a moment.
All right.
And by the way, y'all, this dropped 1 year ago yesterday.
a psycho, the type to go sneaking in through the slider. Don't leave my 44 right at home, cause even I know there's nothing sexy about killing with bullets. You pull it, it's over quickly and half the city will know it. No, I'm going for the sawzall so I can cut off your limbs. Use an iron to stop the bleeding, cause I want you to live. I want you to see me do it. I want you to feel the movement of the blade when it hits your skin and bones and starts ripping through it. Put a bag over your face to watch you suffocate, but pull it off before you die just so that I can do it again. I like the way you fight as I pull it tight, shaking violently and that you're out of breath all the time. So screaming silently, I don't want you to die. I kinda like you, you're my entertainment, but I can't decide if you're my favorite or my second favorite. Second favorites get to die, it's easier to replace them, but favorites need to live. They're my favorite toys to play with.
This motherfucker done some shit. So damn twisted with the corner stick. Took his dick that he sold on a chick. No, wait, that's not all it. So that penis right between the tits attached to his lips, who's sucking on it. That's what you get when you're cheating on forensic. Living that way down in his pit. Feeling his far, so around with it. Gonna go shopping with phone gun kit. Sick and tired of the dumb shit. I play by the rules, now I'm done with it. Sick dream of picnic scenes. 20 laid dead of a 16 dreams. Love that sound and I love their scream. For the one most survivors, the way it seems. Second on the mic, but my name not Pence. Chances are high that you're gonna take offense. Might start a fight that'll probably go intense. To the batter and splatter, clean self-defense. It'll make no sense with a false pretense. When I mention your name, it'll be past tense. Cover that smell, but a light incense. They're never gonna find you where I just been. Action blazing and blasting, there's bound to be smoke. Jesus, I'm like Slim taking to the choke. Passed too early with the TTO. You thought you knew it all, but now you don't. Wait, I forgot I'm supposed to be canceled. Seeking the truth, man, had it all handled. Supposed to have my head up on his man. I'll stop blowing my dick, man, it ain't no candle.
I can smell the fear of death as I'm walking through the door. But I got the cure to every phobia. Guess who it's for? My bestest buddy smoked, cause of what he wrote and what he wore. And the fact he just ignores me around that bloody whore. Now I'm focused on his bloody floor. What have I done? I read these rhyme books as I open up his skull, and I can see just how his mind looks. His time to shine is over, but mine is just beginning. See, I look just like that boy, so it's kinda like we twinning, had a pen in hand. Is that still writing? No, it's rigor mortis. I guess I'm chilling in the lab with the sickest corpse. It's just that killer forces. I'm using passwords to the Twitter page and the YouTube, and I'm taking credit for the shit he made. I'm you, dude. But I'm rebranding, call me Jesus now. I'll rock your clothes and even TTO believes me now. I got it made. I'm such a smoothie, I'm a hottie bender. Got Polly playing while I juice his body in the blender.
Oh, it's gonna be a homicide. Catch you slipping, that tree crown split your wig in. Got a big grin on my face, watch the smoke twist your brain in. Jordy got from Brooklyn, heavy-minded with the sin. Blood is all I see in my eyes, the evil within. Got your boy going local off this hardcore beat. Bars is like a butcher knife, chop your body like meat. My words will catch you in the street, stomp your head to concrete. Got you scared, heavy heartbeats, your soul is so sweet. Bedford style, seeing it all, yes, in front of my face. Run the bullshit over here, but have you at heaven gates. Yup, no trace, no case, revolvers dumping like face. Watching bullets rip through you while I got the both face. Booksy come around, always gonna be a fucking horror show. Flying at your crows, chase you down with my crossbow. Don't give a fuck, ho. I bet I have you on your toes. See a tall shadow, yellow flash, your body hits the floor.
Yeah, it's legend. What up, Luna? Let's go. I'm shooting my shot, I'm not gonna miss. I'm doing the block, so fuck what you think. That's what I thought, I'm hungry as shit. The rappers get carried cause I'm in this bitch. And I know they probably fold under pressure like clothes and laundry. For the paper like origami, I'm an origami, got me shitting everywhere. Porta potty, fuck what you say, mate. I'm a living legend, pay homage and witness how case lay. Nuts to the bars, give me my payday, I'm on the road. Everything great, they action door like orbit fiends. About to cause a massacre or a horror scene. Never gonna stop till my city on lock like this motherfucker mandatory quarantine. When the flow starts, it's like Noah's Ark, I have no regard for your losses. I ain't throwing darts, my point across, but they no remorse for my target. You a son of me like Luke and Vader. These life bars something you can savor. Put it more nigga than a euthanasia. And I kill that dog, no euthanasia. I can murder whoever, bitch, I'm too clever. Never lose pressure. You can spar me like when the balls never lock. Or hard to die. You have not on Playboy. Read between the lines. Is the gap between us like an equal sign. Let me redefine what it means when I tell you the shit in my blood, no equalize.
I'm after the slaughter, killing off a woman in order just to cure my sick and twisted fantasies of a murder. I'm prowling like a cat, pay attention, I'm talking burglar, except I'm after blow your face. I'm aware of eating dessert, I got a problem. My instability with these killings makes me seem like I'm the bad guy, but really it's all my victims. I'll find a sinner, then kidnap them, take them to prison. It's their fault. Nah, man, I'm just saving the fucking system. I'm the solution, I'm racing, escaping me. Not again, time for me to slaughter them as I listen to just a friend. They deserve to fucking die, blow them away like the wind. Tie the bitch up by the wrist, rip her close, the knife I grip. Shove the tip into her shoulder, drag it down into her hip. Rip her fucking skin off and make a satchel from her tip. As she screams, I get excited, pull her hair and scalp the bitch. Use her hair as my wig while studying calculus. Then I move on to her face, lick her body, how's it taste? I love the blood, grab her fucking throat, her neck begins to break. I hear the gurgle of the blood from the back of her throat. I love this feeling, it makes life so much easier. Get a fucking coat.
What you doing? Turn me to a monster cause the lyrics that I'm using. Right now you beat me, but you're gonna end up losing. Don't fucking know about the story that has been brewing. Yo, you keep pushing buttons and the monster's coming soon, bitch.
I wanna know what happened, so I continue my journey. Did I try to commit suicide or someone try to hurt me? All I wanna taste is blood.
I told y'all, keep pushing the button, keep pushing it. You gon' see the monster in me, not giving a fuck. You want it? Alright, well, here comes the monster. Don't fuck with me.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice conjured. Keep saying my name and you're gonna see the monster. Never gonna stop until the day that I conquer. I murdered everybody that has ever made my roster. Better hop on a gently, I'm gold my rigs and I'm making more expendable than Poop State Kid. Making new offers out of all these little kids, cause he got me six gunning like my name is Billy Kid. You been laughing say bite me, well I just did. Now you're like, oh shit. Pray to God that it's just COVID. Always been the nicest one, now double the shit. It's time to go and get him, cause I got the full momentum and I'm sinking in my kid as I'm injected with the venom and I'm howling at the moon while I turn into a villain and I'm taking on the world against everybody. I'm creep, way sleep, but I'm typical and lives. Won't speak, not a peep, cause I'm everywhere you live. Won't speak, not a creep, cause I'm very about his. Spread your cheeks as you wait for some making you my bitch. Four cup bubbles never split any shit. Check out definition of really dumb shit. Get him, get him, get him. Me and Blaze, not to be fucked with. All my anger and my rage, like I'm overcoming page, and I'm ready to explode, relive atomic cage. Compare me to Goro, but I ain't trying to cage. But I still fuck this white better than on this looking plate. All your breath is a waste, now you here to sit today. I'm more like Pennywise, and I'm ripping off your face. I'll wear it as a mask, you've 15 other states, and I'm taking a vacation, and I'm kicking it with Blaze. Not a Justice League, not part of the adventure, but I did ask Cole for some kind of secret letters. Asked Tony for a lift, but he didn't want to send us for a pepper on my shake, and now they'll resent us. I'm not Green Lantern, nor Sparks who's better. Never claim to be a hero, cause I'm lacking every matter. I'm a best liver Bruce, and I'm not talking jitter, but I'm still fucking Kittle, put a baby all up in her. Go I can't take a scissors to a nipples. So the shit on Amazon, I take it down to scissors. Videotape, blow you as you blow, rob, just make, kinda cut it up, toward eat it like a pickle. You were keeping up with them, it's that plain simple. It's easy to keep pace if they're all getting crippled. Fuck everybody.
Everybody that made my list. Everyone that made Place's list. Fuck y'all. You wanted to beat the monster, provoke the monster? Well, here we are, motherfucker.
I'm a vicious zombie, just try to stop me. Starving, I might deprive it, it's like a wrong me. Yeah, I might be on me, but my bite is something that you probably won't when I fucking try. I'm warning, you'll be like me, homie. You won't like the turning. It's a painful process like a knife is curling into your brain, till your mind is burning. You can feel the blood rush to your spine and hurting. Eliminating enemies without any creeping over me, and they always got me focusing on a goal. Trying to turn as many of these listeners against the ones who do not give a fuck so we can take over the world. Ever heard of a fucking zombie horde? Well, mine is more. We come to entice a war. We strike and claw. Proud when you die and you're begging for your life. You're inside the sword. Look me in my eyes to realize I'm a monster. Crazy in my mind, and my desire is to conquer. Man, Boba Bricker's not even a conqueror. I don't give a shit, I'll kill you if I am after. If I don't, I'll turn you to a disciple. If you wanna leave it, check out your rivals. I'll give you everything that will entice you to be part of the family, brother, do with the night. Ooh.
Blaze. Yeah, boy. No more warnings. No more warnings. Fuck them up. You wanna be on my list? Well, fucking die there. Fuck all y'all. Don't play it nice.
Well, fuck you too, Jackal, then. We got one more coming. I just had to refresh. Telling us, oh, fuck us. Well, fuck you, Jekyll. Yeah, criminal. Stop that. Stop. We're not listening to it again. There we go. Sorry, Jekyll. I'm not sorry.
Sorceress study of the dark arts. I have lived 100 splendid lifetimes with spells and potions, poisons drawn from ancient ritual.
Dark arts, that's what we practice. Evil spells, oh yeah, we cast it. Mixing potions, the evil matches. Casting spells, that's everlasting. A tool sorcerer, practice rituals that are brutal. Dark potions that'll turn your body into a zombie poodle. Hanging with a true sorceress, she'll turn you into a wet noodle. If you stand all in our way, you'll see some shit through your pupil. Mix a potion that'll have you talking out of your forehead. Or a potion that if you talking shit, you would turn to a sour bread. Playing with remedies that's hot, if it pours in your skin, it burn off your flesh. Dark arts ain't nothing to play with. Potions we make that's dark and very fresh. Dark arts, that's what we practice. Evil spells, oh yeah, we cast them. Mixing potions, the evil matches. Casting spells, that's everlasting. Dark arts, that's what we practice. Evil spells, oh yeah, we cast them. Mixing potions, the evil matches. Casting spells, that's everlasting.
Deadly sorcerers practice rituals that are lethal, mixing up magic together that is vicious, double up on evil. A tarantula and a hair of a goat mixed with blood potion of the diesel. A witch's brew, I will make you drink from a cup, you'll turn to an evil. This deadly lady with dark art spell I'll cast all on your ass. You'll turn to the ugliest monster with gray powder. You can call it ash. Dark art ain't nothing like Harry Potter evil, fucking with potion that will smash your life down to the ground. Dark art for sorcerers with evil batch.
Dark arts, that's what we practice. Evil spells, oh yeah, we cast them. Mixing potions, the evil matches. Casting spells, that's everlasting. Dark arts, that's what we practice. Evil spells, oh yeah, we cast them. Mixing potions, the evil matches. Casting spells, that's everlasting. Dark arts, that's what we practice. Evil spells, oh yeah, we cast them. Mixing potions, the evil matches. Casting spells, that's everlasting. Yo, the funny part is with that, I was hearing my son singing something, or he was just humming something back and forth. And then I just came off with what he was doing from my humming.
So, like, what are your? Do you share your music with like your real life homies? Like, not that we're not real life, but you know what I mean, though.
Oh, we
Like,
drive around like
so if they
we
heard
drive
it,
around,
they
but yeah, maybe
they let
maybe we all be hearing the what's the name, the THC beats, the haunted homies. Yeah, I got a few with the TTO and things, though. We be hearing those out too and things, though. Y'all getting y'all streams from Brooklyn, just letting y'all know. Like, if y'all really into that Spotify for artists and want to know where your streams is coming from, I'm from Brooklyn. Like, y'all getting it from out here too. Like, um, oh, we fools out here. We drive around, joke around, and all that.
TK said I kilt it. I think kilted is a good thing.
Yeah,
Either
it's
that or I'm supposed to wear a kilt. One of the two.
Irish
He's
kilt.
short enough. It's still end up being a full skirt. So
It be your own people.
a
Ew.
third of them anyway.
I got blood on my straw.
Yeah, yeah, my
So TK, you dressed like a serial killer, man.
I went dressed as a well-adjusted fucking veteran. So
Hmm.
costume's a costume. Ah, my
I
boss,
haven't.
my boss thinks I sound like Vincent Price.
There goes
I
your
really gave him
Halloween.
a kick out of
Said only thing I did is
that.
walked around with the mad face. That was my costume.
I did two costumes. The first one I cried through and had to do the scarier one.
Uh,
We're not talking about it. Like me and the cat, we'll figure it out one day.
hmm.
Fucking asshole. Jekyll has a fan in Maine. Maine.
Hmm.
Like I don't mess with Spotify, so like I can't. I hate Spotify. Like I probably have with the amount in the last year. Um, in the last year, the amount of pre-saved links I have done, I must have a kick-ass fucking Spotify playlist.
You probably got like over 100 tracks right now on your joint.
But like I said, Dark Arts hit 200 and something views, and
And that's good. That's good. Shout outs to those who've been hearing it. Your shout outs to those who've been showing love. To the ones who haven't. Shout outs to the ones who've been showing love overall, though. Like
the ones who
there you
haven't
go.
showed love, I hope you fucking stub your toe at midnight tonight, and I hope you shit yourself.
Hmm. And I hope it's diarrhea too.
But
Man.
but Jekyll announced an exclusive earlier on the show, so exclusive none of us knew.
Hmm. It would be dope though. We can
Yeah,
make it happen. We can make it happen. Like,
I definitely think the three of us could make something happen.
oh, for
Whether
sure. Like,
whether there'll be criminal charges afterwards.
If you watch enough true crime stuff, you should be able to get through without too much of an issue.
hmm.
Just a little.
That's why I said diarrhea, cha cha cha. But I think there will be in the works a Slim Jekyll and Lady Lunatic collab of some sort.
Hmm. Oh, definitely. We can make it happen. I add that to the list. Like,
Well, like I've said, pretty much my list of people that I will like. I had one person hit me up afterwards and be like, "Would you sing R&B or bluegrass for me?" Nope,
hmm.
nope.
Hmm.
Like I no like
Like a
singing.
full fledged R&B joint.
Like if like first off, like R&B, no. Bluegrass, maybe because it's not too far of a stretch from country, but nah. Like I will be very particular of who I work with because I can.
True.
Like like at the end of the day, like just because I did this doesn't mean I'm gonna hop on everybody else. That I
Mm,
gotta fucking start thinking my sentences through tonight.
hmm. It get like that, yo. Once they
Bluegrass
get
is like,
best, bro.
sorry, man. Yeah, bluegrass is like the speed metal of freaking country. So it'd be
Hmm.
interesting to see, but
Yeah, I gotta figure out what that. You said it's like it leads towards country, right?
I'll when I hear when
yeah,
I think about bluegrass, all I can think about is banjo. So I don't know if I'm on the right path.
it's acoustic stringed instruments. There's a little bit of percussion, but it's mainly guitar, banjo, mandolin, and steel guitar, which is
Mm.
basically the sitting version.
Hmm.
You're playing a gigantic square with strings. It's hilarious.
But like the thing is like even with rapping, it all got started right here. Well, on the Nut House. But like it started with Real Talk and Blaze. I think it was um I think it was $5. He challenged me if I could rap his verse in Real Talk. It'd give me $5, and that's what started it. And then Smoke and TK were like, "You should do Kingdom. You only have to worry about the first verse. The whole damn track is one goddamn fucking verse, might I say." And how TK could do that track without fucking like dropping dead.
Hmm. Hmm. Nah, it's artists like that though. They'll go straight forward.
But like TK even sent me like when I was trying to learn it, like even kind of sent me a cheat
That cat.
Yeah.
to like be able to kind of catch where his breaths were and breaths, not breast. I wasn't trying to catch TK's breast, his breath and like where to pause and stuff.
Hmm. The way I see it, it's like swimming and like yo, you swim, then you gotta get up, catch a breath. Swim, catch a breath.
We're catching breaths, not breast. If you want to catch a breast, well,
Dr. Blaze. Get
Blaze,
your tackle.
honestly, y'all, like seriously, why can't I suck through this?
Um, one item.
I got a blockage in my bowl. Um,
So rap on the treadmill and it would never be hard to control your breath again.
um, Blaze is my morning entertainment. Like when I first get up in the morning and I'm like out there smoking my first cigarette of the morning and then doing whatever I got to do in the morning, I scroll through to see who he's pissed off on Twitter. And it cracks me up how pissed off people get.
Hmm. They don't learn how to just ignore it, like, or don't even learn how to just laugh at it and scroll past.
Yep. That's
Oh.
like Jekyll retweeted something about a woman claiming her 11-month-old kid said that Elon Musk is a not. Oh, well, I got to look it up because there was way too much of this to even break down without it hurting your brain.
Hmm.
And I'm not talking about my conversation with Jekyll. Says my 11-month-old just came up to me with tears in his eyes and said, "Mommy, why did Elon Musk buy Twitter for the Nazis? I don't even know how to respond.
Well, it's a voice in your head talking, so you should know how to talk to yourself at this point. 11-month-old, you might get a word out of them.
Hmm.
Knowing kids like that nowadays has probably got an ist or a phobe at the end of it, but still, they'll only know like one or two words.
Hmm. Said 11-month-old came up to them to why Elon Musk buy Twitter.
I'm fucking
Um,
pushing 40 and can barely put, as I've demonstrated very well tonight, I can barely put together coherent sentences. 11-month-old child, you're lucky if it can say dada and mama. And most
Facts.
and
Like,
most of the time it's gas that's causing them to say that shit. They're just
hmm,
making noises. They're not actually trying to speak words.
hmm. Some people just say just to get the most attention out of a world.
Like like I
Like let that goodness come out.
um
I see the squeaky hammer came up.
yeah, but like I could understand if they had said my 11-year-old kid.
That's
But
probably what they meant to say. Like,
no, they temped out my 11-month-old.
oh my god, 11 months.
Like, yeah, like 11-month-old.
Hmm.
Oh,
Like those.
they're probably the kind of person that sits
You.
there and expects, like buying the crib and then buying the stuffed animals to actually qualify as prenatal care.
Hmm.
So it doesn't really surprise me. I've met a few like that. It's not pleasant.
Hmm. So it's like you lucky you get the worst shit out of them at that age.
Once they start
So lucky
talking,
they're not using shit as a painting medium on the walls.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
but it's once they start talking, kids ain't shit. They will
So
fucking like you ever want the truth? Ask like a fucking toddler, like 5 or 6-year-old. They will fucking tell you the truth and they don't care if they hurt your feelings.
yep.
They're like, fuck your feelings.
They'll tell you the truth. They'll tell your secrets and everything.
Yep.
Oh.
What's that? Oh, where'd you hear that word? That's what mommy calls daddy. Or you see these like you see these kids sadly on the school like that school they'll end up they had a fucking kindergartner who brought ended up with like bags of crack up in her backpack. Like, how the fuck are you that shitty of a parent that you're gonna use your kid's school bag to hide your fucking stash? Or you're out like using it to go sell while you like what the fuck?
Hmm. Yeah, it's some parents that's be like that though.
Like I understand drug is like being a drug addict is a motherfucker and shit, but I've been smoking weed, proudly for many years. I don't drop a fucking nug, like a piece of a nug on the floor without fucking sitting there and finding my light and hunting it down. So how do these fuckers end up leaving their lines or a bag or pills laying around?
Nah. It's like they love it,
then
but
there
they
was
don't
one.
care for it.
Then you had that ended up bringing that to school as for show and tell.
Yep.
This is the only thing they could find in the house to bring.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I didn't know. Like I didn't know, and I don't know if this is sad or a good thing or both. But you can pretty much buy Narcan over the counter at like CVS and Walgreens and stuff now.
Goodbye. What?
Narcan, like what you use to reverse an opiate overdose,
Mm. You could buy that over the what's the name now?
over the counter. Like honestly, I am so glad that motherfucking weed became legal to where I can just go to a dispensary and it comes in a nice little sealed bag that I pop the lid because they're even lacing fucking cannabis with fentanyl now. And
Yeah,
that
it
that
you gotta watch out for like the black market peoples on the side, like you know the people that be on the side, like
yeah, it's like fuck. Like my cousin was a drug addict for have a good one, Mal. Thanks for stopping by. But like my cousin, she'll be or is 2 years like she still smokes weed. But other than that,
mm,
she is 2 years and now to the point where she's trying to get off of methadone.
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 And
Yeah.
it's aggravating her because they'll only drop it like by a milligram every month or every 6 weeks of her appointments. So
Mm,
it's a long process it's going to take before she can finally like
oh,
not take it because I guess you can't just stop taking it cold turkey.
mm,
Like yeah, or you can or people. I guess methadone's a motherfucker to get off of too.
probably so. Yeah, like shit, it's like what they go through on the other stuffs like heroin, crack, and things like that. Though they put them on that. That's to probably substitute it just to calm down their addictions, their little cravings and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about methadone, but I know like Suboxone when they take it, it's supposed to block. I think it blocks receptors or something, so you literally don't get high. So it's dangerous because you could shoot up and shoot up and shoot up. You'll die and overdose before you actually feel. You don't feel the high.
Hmm.
So I don't know if methadone kind of does the same thing where it. But I know she has to take it every morning and she has to keep it in a lockbox. And when she goes back in, I think she's up to now being able to take home 13-day supply. Like they don't give her a 2 week supply; it's a 13-day, and she'll have to take the next one like in person. At
Mm,
but she has to make sure she
Mhm.
brings all of those bottles back, and has
Yep.
like they don't just there's all kinds of rules that she has to follow.
oh, they strict about that. Like things. So it's gotta go through all that. What's the name? Bring it in, show that she's taking it and things like that. They monitoring her. They monitoring her. Like
Yep, they drug test her. It's just whenever I think it's kind of like being on probation. You never know when they're going to pull
it.
your name to be the one that gets drug tested, at least at the clinic that she's a part of.
Mm, if they drug test her, do they bother her for the marijuana that comes
Nope,
up?
because she
Oh,
has her medical marijuana card.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
That's why she had to go get that because in order for her not to have it, even though it's legal in Maine, it without her medical marijuana card, they'd bust her for it each time that she pissed dirty. But because she's technically, they can't discriminate and say she can't because she's got the medical marijuana card, which
Mm,
is easier to get than your driver's license.
hmm.
The dispensaries you go to has an RN or an LPN that comes in once a month or once a week. You answer a bunch of questions, and then they're like, "Okay, tick 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 tick. Here's your card. You'll have your official one in the mail in 7 to 10 days." That's how it
Hmm.
works in Maine.
Mhm.
I think that's how it is in 'cause I think one of my friend's moms got her card too, like in
And
Pennsylvania.
in Maine now, it's only like I think 40 or $60 to get it. It used to be like in the 300s, but now in Maine, it's only like 40.
Making it cheaper. They want everybody. They damn near want everybody to get it. Like,
Well, pretty
Mhm.
much, there's very few things that they'll deny you for. Like, but of course, they know they're going to give you the license because you're going to in turn, spend money at their dispensary, and it puts money in their pocket.
hmm so we got one over here that just opened up. Like, and all I gotta do is just take I could drive there or something like that too. Like, a few minutes drive and things. So they just open up over there too. I gotta try this spot. It's called Kratom CBD Dispensary. They be saying they be gotten some good stuff in there too.
Yeah, they're definitely
They opening up everywhere now. Like it's 2 blocks around the corner.
across the street from each other.
Yup, next door from each other. If
Yep.
one flavor's not in this spot, I'll check this spot. Whatever flavor is good, I'm getting from one or the other. Like,
Yep. Like we used to have a place that we went to, decent prices, everything, but then they just started getting like no selection of indicas whatsoever. And my aunt and uncle, that's all they smoke is indica. I'm good with a hybrid, but it has to be. I prefer for most of it to be indica dominant.
that, yeah. Oh, so you and so oh yeah, in indica way better.
If I'm doing like if I'm gonna
Like
like I try to keep most of my smoking till like late afternoon and then into the night. But if I plan on smoking during the day, I like sativa during the day.
yeah. That's mainly what it's for. Like this is like it's more like of energy high.
Yeah. It's
Like
like you can get high with a sativa and still continue about your day. Indica
mm,
makes me want to melt and be like,
I don't want to do shit.
yep.
Word, like I just bought some. What was it? I gotta look it up though. I don't know what it leads towards though. I got some joint called Oreos. So it's a good smoke though. I believe it's more indica because I'm really relaxed right now. Like
So the poll ended, and the top choice was the red one,
hmm.
Wrath.
So you
But
gotta get the wrath going.
I ain't doing a full head of red. Been there, done that before. Well, the thing is with those shades of red is with red because it's such a high pigment color, it bleeds every fucking time that you wash your hair. It gets wet. If you're out in a rain that's harder than a drizzle, you got red running down, and I look too much like a clown. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna do kind of an ombre of the ritual, which is like a darker kind of maroonish red, and then down to the bright red. You know, Jacko, don't. I laugh because of the reason why he doesn't. I will be nice and not tell the story.
Doesn't involve midgets, does it?
It does involve midgets. We were Jacko, we were. And then we went to hair color. Okay, like this is one of my favorite stories Jekyll's told. I guess when he was in high school, he got somebody put a little bit of something funky in his cannabis, and next thing you know, he said he was looking at the wall and like cartoon holes opened up, and midgets ran out and were biting his ankles, but they weren't there.
They spice your joint up good.
Better than mine. I ended up basically, I mean, either a really potent sativa or they laced it with something. I only ended up running out of steam after I'd basically busted up all the furniture in my father's living room and then got through the walls to pipes. So, yep, I'm good. I'm special enough without it. I'm all set.
Now Jekyll's terrified of midgets and Shriner kids.
And the fuckers with the little hats on, it's like the freaking flying monkey from the Wizard of
The
Oz.
Shriner kids are like cancer kids. Shriner's Hospital.
I know it's the hat that the Shriners wear. And the
Yeah.
tiny ass little cup.
All I can think of is The Simpsons when I think Homer pictured, what was it, monkeys riding tricycles?
Yeah, the home Simpsons is my shit. Like I might Hulu that tonight. Like, right? As soon as I get off of here, like
Oh, tonight's Monday. That means tomorrow I can
Uh-huh.
watch. That means tomorrow I can watch my fire show.
Hmm.
I watch. I normally am not. I don't make it a fan of getting into shows that are still running because anybody will tell you I don't have patience.
Hmm. See, I'm mainly on the computer. I always catch all my shows right at starting like about 10 o'clock and beyond that. Like I'm a late head person. I'll be up damn near most of the nights. Like I know people be texting me and they be like, "Dang, he don't text me." He probably felt to know I'm up watching a good ass movie.
And then 6 hours later, I'll get a message. Sorry, sis. I thought I sent it. I thought I sent this. He'll type out a message to me, but he doesn't send it till the next morning. He forgets.
Oh, that's them. Yeah, that's them. Fully. I'm halfway sleeping. I'm halfway sleeping. Fully high moments.
Sounds like a few conversations I've had with Jekyll. Oh yeah, you've Jekyll once he's taking his sleep meds. That's a funny Jekyll to be around.
uh,
He
strike a
had
conversation with you and then just be like, "Boom."
There was one night we were waiting for, I forget if it was the JMP first cipher or second cipher. He got on in his sleep meds and almost gave somebody an exclusive like before he almost leaked his own track while on sleep meds. Right. I'd have to screenshot shit and be like, "Yeah, you almost gave a yeah."
Hmm. Almost gave it away. Like,
It's it really has been like it's been a crazy 2 years. Like I met Jackal October 2 years ago, so October of 2020,
hmm.
maybe even September. But yep,
It was like I met TK and all them, like, smoking TK and all them a few days soon as I got back on Twitter in 2019. Like, I'll just post, be in, come out. So I met Smoke through Airbit though. He bought like two of my beats one day, and I'm like, yo,
fuck
who?
Airbit. They keep claiming my damn stream for TK's track. Fuck Airbit.
Yeah, yo, they bugging out. Like, yo, I'm never. I mean, like, they a good company and things though, but I'm not selling beats no more and things though. I might not. I'll go back to probably later on and things though, but being that I could write and do things and stuff like that, it's good. Explore, go out, collab with artists and things like that though. But why sell them? I could use them. I know a few artists that could use them as well though.
Like I remember I was terrified, like scared, because like I had become. It was once I was part of JMP, and I believe it was the JMP Cipher 2.
Hmm.
I had to reach out to TK. Jekyll was dealing with some stuff, so I was pretty much handling everything on, on this side of shit. And I had to reach out to TK. And I was scared and petrified to reach out to TK because I was so intimidated. And because TK is an intimidating looking guy. He
Nah, he's
really
cool.
he really looks like he'd rather punch you in the face than say hi to you. But like I met TK and then I met, Smoke and Slim
Hmm.
and what's his name? Studious Pupil.
Oh yeah, the nut
And
butter dude.
but yeah, it's just crazy. Like, hold on a second, keep talking.
Hmm.
My notes.
Yeah, I met what's the name? I met all yeah, I met Studious. What's the name? Throughout the hustling ciphers. What's the name? In fact, before that, a little, they had him in the TTO chat. So 2019 was a good year when I met them. Like,
Yeah. It's crazy how time flies.
it's flying rapidly, just like that. Like,
Well, you and Slim are what up to 75 tracks dropped together?
yup. hmm So
Now we just
I can't
now
tell how many I got on my under the THG Beats belt and things though, and I still got some more that's ready to be dropped. Like,
now we just got to get sped to rap.
yeah, I like to hit sped rap.
Mhm. No, you're I do have some suggestions for like background noise and different little audio bits that might add a little bit of atmosphere and depth to some of the horrorcore stuff.
Hmm.
I'll send your way when I get a chance.
Hmm.
Considering working 13 and a half hours today, I'm sure I'll have time at some point.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, you work till what, 8 p.m.?
I'm working till 7, or driving back, and from there back to here after I drop off the car.
Yeah.
I know that truck driving job be tough living. Like, you know,
Who drives a truck?
hmm.
I do security. I'm not a truck driver.
Oh, all right.
I was confused. I'm
Yeah.
like, who's a truck driver?
Oh yeah.
I keep getting mistaken. I keep getting mistaken for a cop when I'm on screen because of the chevrons.
Hmm.
Ah, yeah, I couldn't drive truck. I'd end up basically like 500 pounds heavier and not wanting to leave the cab. Just become one with the freaking seat. Just never leave the damn thing.
Hmm.
It just wouldn't be good for anybody. Oh.
Might get to see you more often. So maybe if we see each other, see it works fine. If we see each other anymore, we'd probably hate each other.
Be more arguments than ever. Like,
We don't argue. Sped tells me I'm wrong, and usually in about 2 or 3 days, sometimes up to 6 weeks, I figure out that he was right and I was wrong, and we go from there.
Wait till we move on. You skip the I get called a witch.
He is a witch though, but so am I.
he said that somebody's tweet under the comments, some on under somebody's tweet. He was like, "Well, I guess I'm a witch now." I started laughing.
Yeah, it was Blaze or TK, one of the two.
Hmm. Yeah, that one right there made my day. I was like, "Oh,
It's the nicer way. Usually everybody ends up sitting there realizing I was right, just calls me an asshole. So
oh."
I think I call you that at least 3 times a day,
Mhm.
and I'm sure you have some nice words for me. He pleads the fifth on that one.
He said, "You gotta
Listen, I
think
don't know
about
what you're talking about.
I'm not. I am not sweet and innocent. And Slim proved that with Dark Arts.
it."
And I think in the next one he called. I think I'm called the evil witch of the east.
That's the what's the name? That's the what's the name joint, right? That Monster Within track.
I'm not sure if that'll be the title.
Hmm.
We'll figure it out. That's got some that I'll probably put that on the back burner till January because of the other projects that we got working for right now.
Oh yeah.
But there's no rush, and we don't want to rush that anyways. So maybe I'll plan to drop my first like full track, uh, maybe my birthday around my birthday,
Hmm.
which is in April. But
Hmm.
yeah, because there's stuff going on. Because I know we got the few projects, as Somber said. I think Somber said on Renegade's tweet today we got two more projects with me. So
Hmm.
apparently, once you start, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, it gets addictive. Like and people see that you don't stop and things, especially in my house and things. There's always something going on where I gotta take a little time out to what's the name and things. Though. Mm. But once I close that, like now, y'all see that back door that's behind me, that wooden door that's back there. Once that's closed, they knock on that door. Like I'm not opening that door.
He's like, the kids went to bed, not my problem
Mhm.
anymore.
Uh, they even tried to stay. They even tried to stay up and things. I told myself, "Yo, yeah, Dad, we gonna stay up and watch some. What's the name? Look at them now. They out of it. Oh, like,
That's like when we're kids and we try to like, I'm gonna make it for midnight for New Year's, the first time like we're allowed, and we're usually passed out asleep before fucking
mm-hmm.
10 o'clock.
Hmm.
Now I don't know what a good night's sleep is.
Her word. It's like every night is like New Year's Eve and today.
Like it started with my ex-husband. It's all his fault.
Hmm.
Cause well, no, it started when I started doing security in Massachusetts. That third shift. You start on that third shift shit. It fucking but that wasn't as bad. But then my ex would work third shift. So if I kind of had to adjust my schedule or I'd never see him.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, that's
now fucking 5 years since I left him and I still can't go back to a normal sleep schedule.
tough. Yeah, I don't know what a
That is
normal
pissing
sleep
me.
schedule is, neither.
His bed looks like he could close
That
his
is,
eyes and fall asleep right there.
Hmm.
yeah, I got basically 12 hours of, we'll call it sleep, but it wasn't on Sunday, Saturday into Sunday. Little
Hmm.
to nothing yesterday. Got the longest day today. So yeah, I'm gonna be dragging my fucking ass by the time I get back in. Hopefully, I'll actually pass out, not dream. We'll see what happens.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's like my doctor put me
yeah.
on sleep meds.
Hmm.
And it's supposed to be one that specializes in people that have PTSD, so you don't have it's supposed to suppress your dreams. I ended up calling him. I can't remember how long after I had taken it, but I had fallen asleep. I ended up calling him in pretty much a straight up fucking panic attack from the fucking dreams that I had. I'm like, what the fuck? I'd rather go back to my normal nightmares than this shit.
Huh. Sheesh.
Yeah.
That must be some good.
Like it
Worse
was
dreams, not bad. Worse.
yeah, it was like I had a dream that he had killed himself.
Hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like when it be times that you have a weird dream or something like that. I remember when like it been a few months I took off from burning the bud down and things. Though they said when you get them withdrawals, you do have little dreams and stuff like that. Uh, Me and it's like me and my brother-in-law. One of them, like we really don't we see each other, we fight, we argue, we fight. It's something we really don't get along like and things though. So one dream I had about him, I did I stopped burning the bud. One dream I had, we riding, we ride around. I'm sitting in the car with him. I'm about to knock his ass out, but he cool with me. We got beef to the point of where if I look at him, we look at each other, we gonna want to tear, we gonna want to spill blood on the walls with each other. Um, yeah, I'm sitting in the car with him. He just riding around listening to music and stuff like that. He just took me in front of the building. Next thing you know, I'm waking up like, damn, we got beef. Like,
I got distracted by donuts.
say something on that phone.
Oh. I can't with these dudes. This is Smoke's tweet. We all got that one white towel with the permanent brown stain. You get done drying off and be like,
wow. Now Smoke be coming up with some off the wall tweets sometimes though.
that got Jekyll back in.
So wow, wait, what? You ain't lying, brother. That's that Oreo's doing to me.
This has become a feature of Blaze tweets. Let's see. No, that one's kind of serious. That one's asking advice.
Blaze come off with some funny ones too. He'll catch you on the day.
Oh, this is the one that. Oh, why is he fighting with Stephen King?
Who fighting my homie like that?
Fucking Blaze.
Nah, you gotta leave Stephen King alone,
Stephen
man.
King wrote, Trump writes that the election was stolen. And Blaze responded to Stephen King's tweet with, and Trump is a moron. A logical person will know that the election was not stolen, but given to Joe Biden due to the sheer hatred for Trump. Both are morons, so I choose someone else. You are also a moron, though, for thinking Biden is the answer. Your books are still great, though.
So,
like I said, Blaze is...
I know Stephen King probably laughing at that, like, well, in my books is still great.
Like I said, if you all don't follow TK, Blaze, and Smoke on Twitter, you're missing some golden fucking entertainment. Like,
y'all missing a lot.
The thing I think is hilarious is Blaze can't figure out how to actually get a rise out of conservatives. That's his big goal right now.
But TK ain't wrong about his tweet about Halloween should be called like they're basically dressing as high class escorts with blank fetish or kink. And I'm like, so I dropped a picture of me in last week's makeup with, and I'm like, then you got me out here, and he's like, you dressing up as TK Green for Halloween? That's what I look like when
Whoa.
I wake up.
So you dressing as TK Green?
One of the dopest rappers.
Hmm.
We got Jekyll going.
Hmm.
You know you have the golden invite to come up, Jekyll.
Hmm.
TK's TK's tweets though sometimes like he had that one that I thought for like that one fucked me up.
Hmm. It was like one he had you thinking for a while, like
Yeah. And then I got
that's
told because it was I actually ended up doing the video for my gramp and it talks about turn back time because yeah, like I would trade places with him in a heart fucking beat.
hmm.
And my aunt told me I couldn't because he lived a long life. Yeah, but at least yeah. And then TK had the other one where he asked if like, are you like, do you consider yourself a good person? And I said no. Like, I know in the end where I'm going when they put me 6 feet under. That's why I like his how he ends my eyes, where he's like, I know where I'm going when it's over or whatever, but I'm gonna try to change the vision in my eyes while I'm here. How I know I'm fucking that totally up, but along those lines.
Hmm.
That's why I will be forever a TK fan, a Smoke fan, a Slim fan, a Jekyll fan. Like you guys keep your music real. And even when you're
Yeah,
talking
like
about like shit that they did back in their batter days
hmm.
before TK was or maybe TK's always been TK. We really don't know. TK
Hmm.
is an anomaly. But, like yeah, like, even when it doesn't come off as bragging and shit like that where a lot of rap does, where it's like they're trying to brag about the fact that they did this or did that and everything else.
Some things supposed to be kept behind closed doors. Like even if you did it, you did it. You it's only you to know that you did it. Like oh
There's some shit that I'll take to the grave with me, won't lie.
mm,
That shit and you think about it, I'm a pretty open book, so you can just fucking imagine the shit that I'm fucking taking to the grave with me.
hmm.
Let that sink in, people.
Tuh.
Probably cool. So otherwise, it won't fit in the
Shit.
coffin next to you.
What?
There's bound to be a short list, though. Otherwise, it won't fit in the coffin next to you.
I don't know
Hmm.
if I wanna get buried. I might get cremated, to be honest. I really don't know.
Hmm.
God knows what the how you'll be able to
What the
dispose of
situation? What the
dispose of
situation is
yourself.
at the moment?
Because now you can do stuff where they turn your ashes into trees, or you can do they call it like organic cremation, where basically they wrap you in all this. They just like throw you out in the somebody's yard kind of thing, and you
Hmm.
just disintegrate back into the ground.
Hmm.
So you
I
get turned into a local attraction version of a body farm. Gotcha.
It's like you'll be a memorable tree. Like
well, pretty much you get turned back into human compost, like, but it's yeah.
hmm.
It's not going to be a very good smelling garden for about a good year or so, but sacrifices must be made. I'm
Tree,
waiting to hear
mystery.
back from Cleveland.
Jekyll's crazy. It's like we all got quiet for a minute.
Well, it's not like thought Sped had something to say.
Hmm.
Basically, I'm waiting to hear back from SpaceX. I'm trying to see if when I get cremated, if I can actually have my ashes spread across the areas I've basically been across on the globe. The amount of places I fucking sweat and bled. At least get the rest of the fucking material back there. Let it do what it wants.
Hmm.
Or cause some asshole to cough. Either way, I'll be good. That's, uh,
Just got like, yeah. I want to
mhm.
be frozen like Walt Disney.
Hmm.
Not really,
But Disney Island new, right?
because to be honest, yeah, I don't want there to be a chance I will ever come back. Like as this. Nope. When I
But
die,
you don't
let
want to
me
start
die.
in
That means my
Futurama?
sentence has been served.
You don't want to sit there and star in your own like series of Futurama spinoffs? Come on. Oh,
So if I come back, I come back. However, don't long as it ain't a depressing life. Like,
Bro, look how depressing life is in 2022. It's just going to
yeah,
keep getting worse
worse than
because
worse.
people
Like,
like us that actually have brains and common sense, we're a danger to the overall plan.
hmm.
They don't want people that can think for themselves and question them.
Shit.
Look at this administration has all but made the fucking US military a fucking joke.
Hmm.
Nice, TK.
What?
TK be doing that sneaky link dropping.
Hmm.
But like, yeah, with safe space and all of that bullshit. And then, I mean, I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't know why I keep saying sorry because I'm not. But like all of these people that want like to make sure you pronounce their pronouns, and I'm sure they spend time talking about that in the military now. When the fucking whoever we're fighting, whether it's the Chinese, the Russians, they ain't gonna take time to ask your fucking pronouns. They're gonna fucking shoot you.
No word.
Like they ain't gonna take time for this.
So it's like basic. They training you to just get killed. Like if they doing all that.
Well, I couldn't say
Hmm.
like what the training is like. I
easier than it used to be. That's the nicest way to put it.
but we have another music break in just a moment. Let me make sure the next two songs that I want are up. Because I know it's Halloween, but
Hmm. Think we stick with that Halloween everyday regime.
pretty much we do.
Word.
I lost my place. That ain't anything new.
Hmm.
Okay,
It's
here we
over
go.
there.
Shut up.
Bippity boppity boo.
I can effectively kill people, but that's we're not going to talk about that.
Hmm.
I don't know how effectively. I'm pretty short, but I could take out somebody's kneecap.
Like, psh, psh. Yeah, Luna like she'll twist some kneecaps around.
The only thing I'm allowed to have though is inflatable axes and hammers.
It's safer that way.
For some reason, Sped won't let me get an e-tool. Uh,
I saw the Taliban dressed in black. I saw the Taliban dressed in black. That's my e-tool in his back. That's my e-tool in his back. I was the one he did not see. I was the one he did not see. U.S. Army infantry. U.S. Army infantry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. I saw the Taliban dressed in red. I saw the Taliban dressed in red. That's my bullet in his head. That's my bullet in his head. I was the one he did not hear. I was the one he did not hear. U.S. Army engineer. U.S. Army engineer. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. I saw the Taliban dressed in brown. I saw the Taliban dressed in brown. It's me who shot him to the ground. It's me who shot him to the ground. I was the one he did not hear. I was the one he did not hear. U.S. Army engineer. U.S. Army engineer. Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah. I saw the Taliban dressed in white. Now he's got me in his side. He was the one I did not see. U.S. Army infantry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 yeah.
I won't lie, I hadn't listened to that one all the way through.
I'm just laughing because it's basically making the engineers about to be better infantrymen than the infantry, and that's just a flat out fucking lie. They just get to play with explode, build bridges, yeah, necessary but less glamorous work, but usually doesn't get you right.
Now, like obviously, because that he calls that the radio edition, so it's been done in a studio and stuff. But is that somehow what the rhythm is and stuff for your guys' skates when you used to march to
Yeah,
those?
it's basically, yeah.
but not quite so sing-songy.
It can be sing-songy, but
Did you do the
it
ooh and
says
I
around
ahs?
you basically repeat back what's said, or you already know what the response is. If it's different, you go with it. So
Next up, we got Build a Bitch. I think Jackal's gonna like this track. This one goes out to you, Jackal.
I really liked Katrina, but I just loved Sabrina. I fucked with Tina, she was cool, but Beth was always sweeter. Yeah, she was mouthy though, so she would make me wanna beat her. Yeah, she would test me, tell her bestie lies, and shit would stress me. But they're no longer around, and now I'm all alone. So now I'm drinking, now I'm snorting shit that fills my nose. I'm looking for the perfect one, shit, I should build my own. I'll build the woman of my dreams right here inside my home. I take the skin off Trina, hers was buttery smooth. I place it on the bones of Tina, hers were utterly cute. Yeah, Beth was low-key kinda thick, so she had bubbly boobs. Sabrina had those kind of green eyes that turned suddenly blue. I just take the fluids out and slowly mix it in the batter. I was sad when we broke up, but since they're here, it doesn't matter. I take all my favorite traits from each and build a bitch that's better. I can finally build the woman from my dreams that I was after. I just build a bitch until she perfect. I'm perfecting every stitch until it's worth it. You think I'm a surgeon, got blood all on my curtains. My exes weren't worth it, so I made the best version. I think it's pretty clear by now that all my ex is dead, but they're still with me, they just scattered. They in boxes in my bed. I'll take a little bit from each, this master plan you cannot teach. It smells atrocious, but my urge is strong enough to make it sweet. But I still focus, blade in motion, torso cut and stapled open. It's amazing how my ex is all together here at once. It all started with a cunt that I asked out and brought to lunch, and then she cheated. I was crushed, and then I bought a pill to crush. I snuck it in her tea until the bitch was fast asleep. I took her home and killed her neatly. Then I ended up repeating. Baby sleeping, parents weeping, cravings on the street reaping. Feeling peachy from my patience, almost done with my creation. I just take the fluids out and slowly mix it in the batter. I was sad when we broke up, but since they're here, it doesn't matter. I take all my favorite traits from each and build a bitch that's better. I can finally build the woman from my dreams that I was after. I just build a bitch until she perfect. I'm perfecting every stitch until it's worth it. You think I'm a surgeon, got blood all on my curtains. My exes weren't worth it, so I made the best version.
Well, Jekyll, you're not really all that wrong with Kill a Bitch, you know?
You should have named it that title. Like,
I think that would defeat the whole Build-A-Bear kind of purpose. But you know,
he said it sound more like the kill thing than the build. It's a good song. It's a good song though. I rocks with it. He very creative too. Like, especially in the dark side.
Yeah, and the fact that he can come out with tracks that like will break your heart and shit, like the one he did about the girl that like killed herself, and then comes up with follows it up with Build a Bitch.
That does take balls to do that.
Okay, y'all. So TK
Mhm.
just sent me a link, and we're gonna play. Who wants to hear one of his? He just uploaded a new EP to SoundCloud. Who wants to hear one?
Right here, yay.
Like that, like the other day. I cannot fucking talk tonight. Somebody had asked, like, what's your top, like, 5 or I think top 6? And literally how I picked it is who I listen to on a daily basis, and, I could have put so many more artists on there, but I was trying to follow the rules. But, that's who literally, I don't think I have a playlist that doesn't have Jekyll, TK, Slim, Blaze, and Smoke on it. Like, that 5 right there, and I people will get mad when they'll be like, "Who's your top?" And Jekyll's always in my top 5 because of, like, it's so much deeper than the music with Jekyll because from the get-go, like, day 1, loyalty over everything, in my opinion,
Facts.
and too many people don't. God damn it.
Go ahead, say it.
Now I'm trying to multitask, and it's
Mm,
not coming out well.
mm,
There we go. But, like, loyalty over everything, and Jekyll is one motherfucker with, like, the friendship is, if YouTube went away tomorrow, that friendship wouldn't go away. Same thing with Slim and Sombra and Sped and TK and Blaze and Smoke. Those relationships, like, yeah, they
nah,
won't. Loyalty is a dying trait, unfortunately.
nah, but if you had the right peoples in it, it wouldn't be no dying trait. Like, no,
Like, it took, and it's a lot of trial and error, but I'm getting better.
so when it comes down to, like, networking, how many trials and errors I've been under before I met the circle I'm in right now. Like, mm, it was like going through hell with the fire on your back. Like, until I came right back on Twitter in 2019.
Okay. There's 5 tracks. You guys want me to play all 5? Make
Could.
this make this a listening party?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go with brand new TK, and it's called The Final 5. I don't like the title because, yeah.
TK be coming up with the weird ones, like with the titles, like,
I'm looking at it like the final 5, meaning I could be looking too deep, but the final 5, it makes it sound like this is the last of 5 that I'm gonna see from TK. I hope this ain't
I
the
hope
last.
not.
I hope this ain't the final 5 tracks that we'll ever get from TK.
Hmm.
Is what I meant by the title. But we'll have to get into it and see, because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, TK is always double and triple entendres on did I say it right?
Entendre.
That
Entendre.
word with
Mm-hmm.
his like titles and stuff. So here we go.
me in the wild, wild west, where we always be rolling weed in the wild, wild west. If you're thinking of coming around to the wild, wild west, don't even think about fucking around in the wild, wild west. We like to protect our valuable things and we will. With all due respect, stay out of my things that get killed. Your train is a wreck, I get it, bad thoughts in your mind. Your life is defective and damaged, but you ain't gon' fuck up mine. I work too hard for what I have and you ain't touching nothing. My poker face is on standby cause I ain't fucking bluffing. I hold the cards in my hand, they're about to make you fold. Make your obituary, make front page headline in bold. Whoa, whoa, slow down, this thing is getting heated. My heat is needing to speak on it, got the speakers bleeding. If I believed in redemption, my soul would need redeeming. Can't exercise me for fear they might be releasing demons. So I smoke weed every day to keep them tame. All the demons get baked and I feel okay, take the opportunity to pray. And by pray I mean hunting for a beat to slay. I got some things to say about the Wild Wild West where the best gets blazed. Thank you for joining me in the Wild Wild West, where we always be rolling weed in the Wild Wild West. If you're thinking of coming around to the Wild Wild West, don't even think about fucking around in the Wild Wild West. Busting off a couple shots just cause the Seahawks grow some points. There's too much fresh air in my lungs, I have to smoke a couple joints. I love it here, I'm free and clear to blaze up all the weed I want. Not be smoking a whole lot cause getting more is just a job. They got a store on every block, supply is never out of stock. When the demand is out of hand, they go and chop another crop. There's so much marijuana here that the cartel's like, what the fuck? Make no fucking money here, the whole West Coast just fucking sucks. But I don't know, I fucking love it, ain't putting no place above it. If you don't like it, here, couple big bitches on the whip, 2 tears in a bucket, fuck it, I'm hot. I smoke the best you can buy. I twist it up like middle fingers, repping west to the side. I'm blazing like the sun all day, then I reflect it at night. This is that Wild Wild West way, my eyes stay red till I die. I give respect on the mic, just for kids the deal of my music strokes, it gets injected inside. So many flames, I'm afraid the West could ignite. Thank you for joining me in the Wild Wild West, where we always be rolling weed in the Wild Wild West. If you're thinking of coming around to the Wild Wild West, don't even think about fucking around in the Wild Wild West. So what? I'm just trying to roll up, but every time I do feel like the boys in blue gon' show up. Hey, know what? I'm tired of it, but it ain't stopping nothing. The stuff I'm puffing will pique temptations like David Ruffin. Ain't it something? I love it. It's not unusual. I'm Jones and my ship is wrecked. SS Minnow, guess I'm doing the locomotion. You love you not like a potion. Why I call you the searchers? You've given up on cat and mouse. Now move like mouse and cursors. Fuck your curses, I'm bringing hexes like little witches. I'm a master of the crescents before 1996. I'm addicted to rhyming, it's been conflicted with life's intermissions. Wishing for divine intervention to cure me of my sickness. This wickedness you witness has blessed me with all this herbal. This MJ more crystally than Granny's grandkid in purple in 1984. Rocking the sparkly glove style. While we looking like that imprints created a love child. Roll up in. Buzz it, pass it, round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'll just roll another when it's slow. Spark, puff, puff, here you go. Puff it, pass it, round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'll just roll another when it's slow. Spark, puff, puff, here you go. Kung Pao, little chicken, you're fixing to catch a licking. You keep sticking those sticky fingers in my sticky icky. Stuck in a sticky situation, maybe facing the blicky, which might just spark up like a bick if you try moving too quickly. I'm ill and sick, combining one coronavirus with a gun. I'm spitting bullets out my mouth like I'm the mask on Dorian. Pour me some gin up in my juice, you got me rolling up like Snoop. Blowing into out the window as I pull up in the coupe de ville. And I just spotted you, dog, the shit gets real. Soon as I step out the fog, Blowing clouds so thick, like the hips on your chick, who, by the way, can't have your six with her ass fixed on my dick. You must be new at this. Get back, motherfucker, that's ludicrous. I'm mystical move, bitch. Get on my way and watch what my master do. This your boy is beastie with the mic. I got a license to ill. Every beat that's tried to fight me met with violence and killed. And then I puff it, pass it, round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'll just roll another when it's slow. Spark, puff, puff, here you go. Puff it, pass it, round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'll just roll another when it's slow. Spark, puff, puff, here you go. A dragon spitting my flames while others spit for the fame. Or clout chasing the candy man. I'm saying the game's getting lame. A lot of rappers riding beats but ain't got nothing to say. But that's okay, rappers like me kicking knowledge like nothing's changed. Peep the catalog I'm saying, but right now I'm getting baked. Spark me up another bleezy and pass it for Pete's sake. Pete and repeat on a boat. He fell off, but who was left? Tag and tweet me with the answer. Just make sure that button's pressed. Pressing buttons can be fun if that button does something cool, like these kids with video games. The second they're home from school, clickety clacking like a fool, or on TikTok around the clock. I'm still fully satisfied just taking a walk around the block. I swear the only exercise is in their vocals when they talk. Kids are like a can of Pringles. Once they pop, they never stop. Kinda like these songs I've written. It's like this shit never ends. So this is where I'm gonna jump off. Come back and see me again, my friends, so we can puff it, pass it, round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'll just roll another when it's slow. Spark, puff, puff, here you go. Puff it, pass it, round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'll just roll another when it's slow. Spark, puff, puff, here you go. Feeling like I'm slept on, well shit, my arms under my head, underneath the pillow while I'm laying in my fucking bed. Ain't nobody else here right now, it's only me. So if I don't wanna be slept on, I shouldn't sleep. It's you and me, oh sweet symphony, perfectly orchestrated unity, a melody of purity. Free me of my obscurities, most certainly and beautifully the savior of my sanity and hope for all humanity. It's music, and I have been living my life through it. I do it, attempt perfection, keep my lines fluid and fluent. With every cipher, keep my mind truly pursuant to big dreams, achieving greatness with my movement. Never gonna stop till I'm resting in peace. With the pieces of me scattered all through these streets, from the words on these sheets to the heat in these beats with a little bit of weed in the team. I'll just keep with the keep and I'll make a new song and set the release. Giving the world all this music that they never knew that they wanted. Cause dead or alive, my music continues to keep you all haunted. It's very infectious, you'll memorize it for years to come. But only in dreams and you ain't sleeping, it's only me who needs to wake up. Cause I'm feeling like I'm slept on, well shit, my arms under my head, underneath the pillow while I'm laying in my fucking bed. Ain't nobody else here right now, it's only me. So if I don't wanna be slept on, I shouldn't sleep. Feeling like I'm slept on, well shit, my arms under my head, underneath the pillow while I'm laying in my fucking bed. Ain't nobody else here right now, it's only me. So if I don't wanna be slept on, I shouldn't sleep. I can't expect nobody else to really like me when I myself don't like myself, mind out to spite me. I wished I died so many times, despite I'm still here to drink a Sprite on ice while sliding by in fifth gear. My life I live it fast, I take each breath like it's my last. Inhale my medication, waiting but being patient, relax. Everything's okay, I'm saying just wait it out, you'll be fine. Just take a couple drags of that gas, kick back, unwind. I still got time to write these rhymes, I'm still alive and well. Still finding where I shine to find me, only time will tell. But I'm reclined and dreaming like I'm in a sleeper cell. I'm sleeping on myself, believe me, there's no deeper hell. I gotta wake up on myself, enjoy who I become, so others can enjoy who I become. This filthy bum is gonna clean up, find all of the positivity and things. Keep on finding them till they push all the negatives away whenever I'm feeling like I'm slept on. Well shit, my arms under my head, underneath the pillow while I'm laying in my fucking bed. Ain't nobody else here right now, it's only me. So if I don't wanna be slept on, I shouldn't sleep. Feeling like I'm slept on, well shit, my arms under my head, underneath the pillow while I'm laying in my fucking bed. Ain't nobody else here right now, it's only me. So if I don't wanna be slept on, I shouldn't sleep. It's almost philosophical how these borders and obstacles get contorted and comical. Open doors in my opticals. I'm seeing these things so clearly I nearly gave up before. But before I was barely thinking, my thinking was behind doors. So I'm forcing the doors to open, not knowing what lies inside. Could be a great discovery or discovering where I die. Either way I gotta try, it's a gamble. But when I lose, no chance I'll win without the gamble. So gambling's what I choose. I ain't talking casinos, casino body really wins. I'm talking about my investments made for myself and all my friends. Really brings on a lot of stress, even got me feeling depressed. See these people invested in me and know that I'm blessed, but I get stuck in my head. There's only one way out, and if you're anything like me, you know what I'm talking about. It's that feeling of freedom you get blazing up in the whip, vibrating with every hit. Good day for taking a trip. Rolling in my hoop-de-woo, Nelly whoop-de-whoop. I'm just cruising, subs yelling woof-de-whoop. Mind going round in circles like a loop-de-loop. When I'm in a funk, need to feel that trunk bump. Rolling in my hoop-de-woo, Nelly whoop-de-whoop. I'm just cruising, subs yelling woof-de-whoop. Mind going round in circles like a loop-de-loop. When I'm in a funk, need to feel that trunk bump. Womp womp. Wood green dripping, you tripping, I'm gripping. Vinyl fake leather, pleather, weathered. I don't care, it shakes a spinal, vital to my sanity. All humanity reaps the benefit. I'm finna get it poppin', bass dropped in, you know them 10s will hit. 12's finna rumble loud, 15's hit and rock the crowd. Any bigger than that, it might shake the earth and knock it out of orbit around the sun. Aliens soon become my victim once I figure out how to get my music bumping in the solar system. Places that we've never gone, buzzing deep in the unknown to infinity and beyond. Exactly where I'm finna go, like years ahead of competition. They're wishing that they could be me. I blind the sight if I let them close enough to try and see me. I'm a vision meant for gods, rolling in a pile of crap. I don't got the kind of funding for fun things, but I can rap, produce, and mix master music. I wear them, but there's no cap. Hit the road, Jack, might never come back. Rolling in my hoop-de-woo, Nelly whoop-de-whoop. I'm just cruising, subs yelling woof-de-whoop. Mind going round in circles like a loop-de-loop. When I'm in a funk, need to feel that trunk bump. Rolling in my hoop-de-woo, Nelly whoop-de-whoop. I'm just cruising, subs yelling woof-de-whoop. Mind going round in circles like a loop-de-loop. When I'm in a funk, need to feel that trunk bump. Rolling in my hoop-de-woo, Nelly whoop-de-whoop. I'm just cruising, subs yelling woof-de-whoop. Mind going round in circles like a loop-de-loop. When I'm in a funk, need to feel that trunk bump. Rolling in my hoop-de-woo, Nelly whoop-de-whoop. I'm just cruising, subs yelling woof-de-whoop. Mind going round in circles like a loop-de-loop. When I'm in a funk, need to feel that trunk bump. Womp womp. Dreaming of the good days when you're gonna get paid. Make enough to buy a place and stay where 50 Cent stays. Listen like some shady days. Everyone you see is great. Fucking up the network that you could have made, now it's too late. Don't hesitate to be great at Tacoma's TK Green. And I set flames to these haters when my feet blaze the street. I see you chumps are like, wait, is you trying to serve my team? Well, here's a tip for you beggars, you really can't fuck with me. We be TTO, if you didn't know, now you know. I don't care how many times that's been said, I said it again. Fuck off, this beast like me on the bench, feeling like it's always finna jump off. Kinda like a kid's hot dog, no bungee, just pour me out on the rocks. While you be drinking, you thirsty, stop thinking, you hurt me. My feelings are dirty, try cleaning but blurry. My ship is sinking, I scurry to find the leak, but I worry. My time is peak, but I surely won't let it keep me from secretly scheming, seeking the worldly domination. I'm patient and taking my time to plan the operation. Scarface in the world is mine, I'm here for mitigation. Saying you said it but didn't mean it. Call me menstruation all week, I'll be leaving you pussies bleeding. Dreaming of the good days when you're gonna get paid. Make enough to buy a place and stay where 50 Cent stays. Isn't like some shady days. Everyone you see is great. Fucking up the network that you could have made, now it's too late. Cause fuck you, I don't love you. I only love three things: family, music, and weed. And family includes all of my team. You fuck with any of those three, you fucking with me. Someone who's ready to be deceased, so that really ain't that smart, my GC. I've been practicing my whole life. This is all new to you. I know it's your first try, cause one of us wouldn't be here to fight round two. You're all in or not at all in. I'm all in all the time. I serve them up, you drop them like you're turning on a dime. I'm petty without the crime, steady, ready with dismal rhymes. More action, less talk like mines. Block bust and be kind, rewind. Reversing behind the sign. Watch red and blue lights speed by. Then I creep right back where I came from. It's like it's by design. Between the evergreens and pines where I keep my reside. And if you trespass on my land, you best have said your G-buys. Don't try to sell me cheap lies. I won't be there for the buy. This ain't a game, so when you die, you ain't gonna get no retry. Dreaming of the good days when you're gonna get paid. Make enough to buy a place and stay where 50 cents stays. Isn't like some shady days. Everyone you see is great. Fucking up the network that you could have made. Now it's too late. Is this really what you want? Or you just stirring the pot? Right now I'm playing, you're not. Hit me with all that you got. Just make sure that you don't miss. My rhymes like to get vicious. You hit me with a shit disc, you're likely to get dismissed. I'm TK Green, get to know me. Your beef with me is baloney. And honestly, it's below me, so you can blow me, phony. No homie up in me for you no more. Never was and never will be. You feel me? You fucked that up for sure. There's a door. Get the fuck out and close it again behind you. Need I remind you that I will find you if given any reason to even mind you? But I don't mind you. Nope, never mind, dude. I really do. Can't wait to fight you with fisticuffs on the mic too, cause I don't like you. Say fuck you like a white dude just cause it's fun to say, and it even fucking rhymes too. You're blind, dude, you can't see me like seen on TV. I rock your Z's when you're sleeping, you versus me, you must be dreaming of the good days when you're gonna get paid. Make enough to buy a place and stay where 50 cents stays. Isn't like some shady days. Everyone you see is great. Fucking up the network that you could have made, now it's too late.
Damn, TK.
That
Damn,
was
TK.
Mhm.
Damn, TK. I get yo, hands down. I give it to you,
yep.
bro. I give
Bow
it to you.
down.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. Damn, bro. Mm. Oh,
Definitely got the video game vibe throughout the whole.
I'm bumped, yo. In fact, everybody going to dinner tomorrow, and I got the crib for Dolly. It's getting bumped tomorrow in the house, TK. I'm sorry, bro. Like it's going. I don't care if the neighbors get mad or whatever. It's going
You-
to get bumped in this house
You're
tomorrow.
gonna get the dogs going again.
Word, word, like that, yo.
That
You did your thing, TK, yo.
I don't know why, but period bars gross me out. Like
I heard it too. That's why I was like, yo.
it's like you're bumping and you're like, oh.
See, that's what it is with him and smoking them. They come out of nowhere with with balls that'll be like, oh, okay, okay. Like,
But that line about I'm sleeping on myself and or something about I forget. I said it I can't remember exactly, but it was deep the way he said it.
mm,
But fuck.
wow.
I like that the one about the puff puff pass that the hook on that one was
Hmm.
TK know what he doing for sure.
Yeah, he knows, yo. Like I said, man, like we all said, we hope that's not your final five product, your final five right there, things. So we hope you keep going, bro. Don't put
It
that equipment up yet, man.
I've been saying that, but like I can understand at the same time because like all the work that we put into dark art, like I
Hmm.
could never understand it till Thursday, and then there wasn't anybody in the premiere. And it's like that's one of those where like I understood though with that with the time of the day it was on a Thursday, it's hard and stuff, but I see a lot of you guys TK, Blaze, Smoke, you,
Hmm.
Jekyll, you guys put out great music, and it's like you guys are supportive of everybody else and everything else, but you never get it back.
Never, yo. Like I used to beef about it and things though, but then I learned now that just keep going. Somebody's out there is gonna give back. You gonna you give your respect. It's like you beating yourself up. Like you give respect. You show others love and things though. Somebody's gonna really show. Just like y'all, y'all showing official love. Like we show some official love with each other. If people could show official love like that, I wouldn't be scared too much to network, yo. It'd be like an in and out thing. Cause in 2019, you was so full of love. I'm showing full love, and it's like people would shit on you. Some of them I could feel like you behind the screen, like, yeah, let me see what I can get from him. I tell him anything, yo. Gas his head up
Yep.
and see what I can get, what I can get from him.
Like anybody that says they've never like disagreed or had disagreements with like their inner circle, they're lying. That's not an inner circle. That's just a blow, like a dismantle waiting to happen. Because with TK, with Jekyll, with Blaze, I've all had disagreements and haven't always seen eye to eye. But yet at the end of the day,
We
I know
still
I can
cool with each
go to any one of those guys and they will give me. That's why, like, don't get me wrong, I love everybody's feedback, but that's why, like, TK's, Jekyll's, and Blaze's feedback was the most important, because we know, like, Slim and I both know those three guys are not gonna fucking blow smoke up our ass. Like, if there was something wrong with it, they would have said it. They would have told us. Like, they're not gonna say, "Oh, it's great," when it's a fucking dumpster fire. You
other.
need people that aren't afraid to tell the truth.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true, bro.
I have right up on a live told Jekyll that hook is fucking trash or it sucks. I don't like it. And people will look and be like, "That's rude." Why? No, you call that person a friend. You say you support them. You ain't doing a damn thing to support them if you were lying to them, because eventually they're going to go outside of that and have somebody hear it thinking that they're the fucking shit, and they're not, because you lied to them. No, if you care about that person or respect that person, you fucking tell it how it is so they don't make a fool of themselves, and
That's true.
they work on it.
That's true. I learned that experience in 2017. I was working with a dude, yo. My mixing was shitty back then. Like, it was shitty. And he would tell me that, yo, it's dope. Everything is dope. I'm sounding loud. Everything sounding loud over my vocals and stuff like that. And things, though. And things, or other people's vocals and stuff like that. And he would say that it's dope. And once I put it out there, nobody's not feeling it. They ain't feeling the mixing. They ain't feeling the what's name and things though. But some people will put that wrench, like some people will be in your circles and put a little monkey wrench into the motion to stop everything.
Yeah, I know somebody about that. They always come up a little short. But there are those that simply will join your circle or your camp or your whatever to infiltrate, to bring it down from the inside. Like, that is their whole goal, is to destroy you, because instead of focusing all that energy on themselves and their career and their skills, they spend it on destroying what they can't have because they get jealous.
Yep.
So they do whatever they can to destroy that. But in the end, it usually comes up to bite them in the ass, especially when
Hmm.
they always
Oh,
come
I
up a
know a
little
person
short.
just like that.
Yeah.
Right? I know a few people like that personally. Like,
Yep.
thinking that they doing you harm and it's doing them harm. That's why I be laughing at people. Like,
At this point, I'm gonna be the motherfucking badass bitch that I know I can be, that a lot of you have known that I can be. I'll be the fucking goddess of misery. I don't give a flying fuck anymore. Like, you can't hurt me. Like, I am my biggest fucking hater. If you heard the shit I say to myself in my brain on a daily basis,
hmm,
you cannot hurt me. you cannot hurt me. The only way you could hurt me is physically, and that ain't gonna end well.
Hmm.
So keep
That's true.
trying. But I am 100%. You okay, Sped?
Mm-hmm.
I am 100%. Well, not 100 because nobody's ever 100, but I am motherfucking happy. It has taken me goddamn fucking 39 years to get here, but for once, I am finally fucking happy. Like, I am happy with where my life is going. Fuck, that's weird to say.
Nah, it's not weird. You finally found your spot. Like, you
I
found.
spent I spent so many years miserable and hating life, and I still hate life most days. That's never going to change because, well, life sucks. But
Mm,
that's neither here nor there. But trying to fit in to somebody else's lane, trying to fit into somebody else's box, that is not a dirty comment. Trying to fit into what somebody else wanted me to be, and then in the end when they got fucking whatever they needed out of me or enough entertainment or whatever, and I was tossed aside, I'm back fucking at square one being like, who the fuck am I? And then on to the next one. Like, I've never tried, to find my own thing because I don't know why.
hmm,
We ain't gonna devolve into that one because that's in that notebook of questions I need to answer. But
hmm,
that's a whole nother subject. But yeah, there's too many people now is you are hated for being real and loved for being fake until they see your fakeness too, and then it's on to the next thing, and the cycle complete continues to go and go and go, and it never stops. The only thing that ever changes is the main characters.
hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't lying, sis.
And I didn't come to this
Epiphany.
epiphany on my own. It was that man. But
Mm-hmm.
that's why, like, some people probably thought it was rude as fuck the day that Spence like, I like to try to be the light in people's darkness or whatever, and I busted out laughing because you all know Sped. Like, yeah, it's not like he radiates fucking rainbows and. But now I kind of think of Groot.
Fuck off.
It was worth it.
Uh-huh. Uh,
Hmm. I like with y'all too. Y'all keep it, y'all keep it good with each other. Like,
The key to a successful relationship: live 300 miles apart and only see each other once a year.
hmm, learning that the hard way. Like, see the person every day. That's all you gonna hear. It's gonna be from love, 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 then hate, 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 hate,
Hey,
hate.
my marriage sucked until I left. The last 5 years have been great. We haven't lived together in 6.
Hmm.
4, sorry. I
Hmm.
think. I don't know. I've stopped. He does though. I think it's fucking hilarious. Is he does wish me a happy anniversary every year on our wedding anniversary.
Huh.
My ex-husband. It's like, what? Huh? Make that one make sense.
But like, say like he was with you, he be like he was like that from before. Well, wish you
No.
happy
He for
anniversary.
he forgot my birthday and our anniversary,
Oh damn.
and they're only 20 days apart.
Oh damn. Hmm.
He really fucked up in April.
Hmm. It's just like it's just like with my BMs and things though. Her birthday and our anniversary was 2 days apart. 2 days apart. So it feel like you partying all week rocking with her. Like,
And a lot of women like to celebrate their birthday for the whole fucking month. It's my birthday month. When the fuck did that become a thing? I missed that memo when it was a whole month. I
word, like,
like,
Uh,
but then again, I don't really hang out with women because they annoy me. Jekyll said I'm not one.
yeah, I be hearing a lot of, it's females be saying that, be like, yo, I don't like to be with groups of females and things. Or I prefer to be with a lot of, hang out with the fellas. You prefer to hang out with the fellas. But then I see it with my own eyes too, though. It'd be a group of females that at least they all sitting in one circle, and that one circle becomes into a big old cat fight.
Yep.
I'd be like, oh, who said what now? Like,
Well, look at JMP. When I was at JMP, the rumor was that I fucked my way to the top. That's how I got my job at JMP. Was I you know
the '90s no more, where you can't find a way to get into the industry or something
I
like
I busted my ass. Like Jekyll never gave me fucking anything that I didn't earn. And then I think the other rumor was I was fucking TK for a while, or
wow.
dating him, and I fucked all the TTO. So, you know, I'm sure by now I've probably fucked all of the haunted homies too. Because, that's the only way that apparently you get anywhere.
Might need the passport because one of us is in Sweden.
mhm.
That's the thing is, like, I haven't fucking met the only person I've met in person is Fed. Like, I've never met Jekyll in person. So I'm like, damn. I didn't know I was that good that with being 1,000 miles apart, I could fuck my way to the top. Like, god damn, I'm good. But
Man,
it
people think anything these days, though, just to try to humiliate the next person and make their day go good. Like, no.
well, the sex must not have been too good because the rumor that followed that up is Jekyll fired me. So my give a damn is busted at this point. The weed be kicking and my filter has been shut off. But this ain't nothing I ain't ever said before on live. So
basically, like,
it's a crazy ass world for sure. And this, like, I've had my weight thrown at me. It's like, yep, I didn't know that I was fat till you decided to take the time out of your day to tell me that I was overweight. Thank you. Or, oh, you look like a clown. Have you looked at any of my pictures and my page? That's kind of the look I'm going for. So thank you. Like, come up with something original, at least if you're gonna fucking hate on me.
Word,
like, yeah, like I've been hella disappointed too, like when it comes to diss tracks, because the one person there, it didn't turn out that he was dissing me until a reactor claimed that he was dissing me. And then the other person that did, like, the bar didn't even make sense. I'm like, at least if you're gonna diss me, can you make it hurt? Like, fuck.
Yeah, some people be trying to go the extra mile and they won't. It's like you got the bulletproof vest on them, and it bounces right back to them. Like,
ain't nobody ever said anything to me online that I haven't said to myself. So, like I said, it may sting for a moment, but at the end of the day, come live in my brain.
According to a lot of people, like shout outs to the ones who really do rock with my mixing 100%. But I know, because in 2019 when I got on here, people used to be, they talk about the constructive criticism thing, but I know what's constructive criticism and when a person want to say something out of hate just to get your attention and things though.
Or don't
Uh,
have anything else to say. Like
yeah,
they can't find anything to shit on it for legit, so
it's it's a
it's
mixing.
it's a
It's
mixed
this,
issue. Yeah.
or you said a word that's a second off or something. Like, oh wow, bro.
Like
See,
I've
your favorite rapper would say something that's off beat and you'll jerk him off. Like it don't make no sense.
you got like each fan group has it. You got the stands for Eminem, you have what is it, Hog for Hog Gang or Hog something for Tom McDonald.
Hmm.
Then you got Creek Squad for Upchurch. That you got the extreme fans that pretty much would open their mouths for the artist to piss in them and piss on them.
Oh
Like
word.
like it's cult like.
They shit on them. Won't even. You'll say hello. They'd be the type to break their neck to say hello to them. Get on get in their page to say hello to them. Tweet a hello to them, and they won't say nothing back. Um,
I've had people like never had a beef with them, never had an ill word, like played their music from the start of the channel, then all of a sudden they get like a little momentum or whatever and they block me. And shit, and it's like why? And then when that doesn't pan out, like they unblock me and like try to follow me back and it's like what?
hmm.
Really? Like fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's my big thing. Like fuck you. Like loyal. Like I said, nobody anymore doesn't get loyalty. Doesn't mean shit anymore. Like you see so many of these people that don't have day one homies.
Nope.
Like the day one homies are still back. Like they forgot all about the day one homies. The homies that were fucking there before they were anything. When you were wearing scuffed up kicks and and your chains were fake
Hmm.
and they forget all about them once they make it big. You do have the star that the and you see it a lot more in rapping though,
Hmm.
that like have their from way back in the day, like they got out of that lifestyle so they try to bring their homies with them.
Hmm.
And then you got the day one homies that like weren't really day one and they just gonna take and take and take and take
Yup.
till you get sick of it.
So you curse them out like be like enough is enough of it.
Mm-hmm.
Be like enough is enough though, yo, because you more you sit up there and let them dudes sit around you all day and just want to let me get this, let me get that. It's people nowadays, like I blow my blunts. People be like, yo, you save your clips? I'm like, no. Because some of them, like if I save my clips, then they be like, they be wanting to ask for them and all that. Or when it comes down to money, you won't hear from them until they see you have something, or you go to the store spending it out of the blue. They come out of nowhere wanting to be
Lemmies.
around you. Yeah, they want
That's
to.
I love that about that on the hook. What the fuck you what the fuck you talking about,
Oh,
homie?
let me get
Let me
that.
I still like my follow-up idea for that.
give me.
Mm-hmm. Good.
But with that being said, we have been on for almost 4 fucking hours. Like, yeah,
We've been rocking for 4 hours.
it's crazy. So, thank you for everybody that rode through. Take TK.
Hmm.
Hopefully that is
Jekyll.
TK. Hopefully that is not the final 5 tracks that we have, because that was fucking amazing, and I will definitely be listening to that again and again. Jacko, thank you. I think you've been here pretty much from the get go. We had Mel roll through. Did I miss
Mrs.
anybody?
T,
Mrs. T, Rob. Think
Rob,
think that's about it.
George, Darrell.
Uh, yeah. So thank you for everybody that rolled through, and I don't know when we'll be live again, but we will catch you then.
We got right.